Yeah. We really boxing. Who wanted the battle? Let's see.
Oh, we boxing? Yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weaving and blocking. Defeat ain't an option. Let them know. Shoot a video, put it on BVO. Let them know. Every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO, bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know. I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show. This is BVO. This how it's finna go. I'ma throw some jabs. Make them think my punch is weaker than I hook his ass. This the ring, not the kitchen, but I'ma cook his ass. Me and him, that's the pro versus the rookie class. All my life I had to fight, but I still love it. Me and BVO got moves that you can't steal from us. And these haters be throwing shots, but I don't feel nothing. I ain't gonna lie, shit, they alright, but we a little rough. For stepping for the title and facial rival, this ain't no little tussle. Bet I be no bird, being chicken to get your feathers ruffled. Footwork, I'm dancing around my opponent like the Cupid shuffle. Good work, bodies hit the flow, they can't move a muscle. The upside is we ain't in the streets, shooting and shooting up. Catch me in the ring, sticking, moving and suited up. I know everybody can eat, but I ain't full enough. Oh, you said it's smoking some beef? I guess I'm pulling up. Oh, we boxing? Yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weaving and blocking. Defeat ain't an option. Let them know. Shoot a video, put it on BVO. Let them know. Every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO, bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know. I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show. This is BVO.
All right, for our viewers who don't know, tell them who the original man.
The original man is the Asiatic, like black man. He's the maker. He's the owner. He's the cream of planet Earth. He's father of civilization and God of this universe. And there's only one God.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy BVO Boxing, back on another video, man. I got my OG in the house, man. The angriest man in boxing, my man Crush. What's going on, Crush? How you feeling, man?
Man's the greatest man alive in this joint. I ain't the angriest man. I'm just the realest man in boxing, but I would take that. If he Bernardo, then I gotta be the angriest man in the game. So I would take that. I'm fine, brother. I can't complain, man. You
Hey,
know, life is life, you know.
salute to my
Life
man
is
Lonnie
life.
Lee in the chat early. But I gotta ask you this, man. This is a big thing in boxing, man. You think boxing has a steroid problem or a PED problem? What do you think?
Um, I'll put it like this, brother. Boxing has a corruption problem. I think that's a better word to use. Um, because these things would not be able to happen if it wasn't being allowed. If you are controller of something, you're going to make sure it's ran the way that you want it to be ran.
Mm-hmm.
You're just not going to let the people do whatever it is that they want to do. And I'll just pay a fine, slap on the wrist, take a little mini vacation. No, you shouldn't have to do all that. None of these things, none of these punishments that these still war users and pet users use, it shouldn't even be no punishment. It just shouldn't be allowed. But see, the reason why they allow, why? Because money, people, money. You would never have for peace anywhere, because if the crime rate goes down
Mm-hmm.
about 15% everywhere, some people's going to be out of jobs because
Right.
crime makes money. It generates money. People's just the fact. So with that being said, the reason why these people are able to get in there and get caught later is because it's all about the green. It's all about something that really don't have any value to it. That's the crazy thing. It really
Yeah.
has no value to it. You know? And that's the problem, BVO. And I think if boxing really want to be on the up and up, then they should stand very stern and firm on it and not allowing it at all. Just like you have countries that don't allow certain things to happen, and those certain things that they are strong about not happening don't happen. So it's not like it can't happen, but we know the reason why it happened, because for the love of money.
Yeah. Salute to Ariana. Salute to my man OG Shelton in the crib. I just want to say this, man. Smash the like button, please. Smash the like button for your boy BVO and Crush. But I just gotta say, man, when I think about overall, I think boxing has a problem because you keep seeing top guys using performance enhancing drugs, and I think with all the money that the belts and sanctioning bodies are taking, man, they should, in my opinion, they should spend money on Olympic style blood and urine testing because let's be honest, man, whether you like Devin Haney or not, Ryan was beating him to death, and that could have been a really sad story, man. It really could have been, and it's sad to see. It's just sad to see that the sanctioning bodies want to take a piece of the cut. They want to take a piece of a slice of the cake, but they don't want to. They don't want to put any money up for Olympic blood and urine testing. And I think that's what the sport needs. In order for people to fight on more of a fair playing field, we need blood and
Hmm.
urine Olympic style testing. And I think that's just something that it has to happen. I mean, it has to. It can't be a oh we'll think about it, blah blah blah. No, pay the money and do it. These fighters are putting their lives on the line, man. The worst thing you want to do is see somebody get their head knocked off because they was on some type of PED and we don't know what happened. It needs to be fair, man. It's just and I know there's no place fair but where they raise pigs, but crust, man, somebody gonna lose their life, man, if we keep having these PEDs in the sport, man.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. But with that being said, what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Hmm.
It's just the type of person I am. So hey, if you want to allow these these certain fighters to piss their if y'all going to let us play dirty, then I'm gonna play dirty too.
Yeah,
But I'm a person that wants to play fair. But if
yeah.
we gotta pay, if we gotta play dirty for me to get shit done, I'm not gonna complain about it. I'm gonna get dirty too. I'm not doing none of that. And
Yeah, you rough, crust. I'm gonna
and the
get
reason
dirty.
why I'm rough, the reason why I'm rough is because the outcry from Devin Haney. This is really serious because
Yeah.
we have to look at it, people. Let's just be honest. And
Hmm.
I'm really gonna try my best not to roast the guy, but it's just facts.
Yeah,
We have to look at it. Now, the measurements, the extreme measures that he's taken and how he's so butthurt about it, you would have
yeah,
thought that so endured a lot of injuries. Like he fighters a couple of marbles, all sorts of things. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And I don't know what's wrong with this kid, but go ahead, Cook. I'm gonna take a.
Okay. I just think you know what, and you know what. Let's be honest. BBO's a fan of Canelo. BBO's a fan of the great Ryan Garcia. But I gotta be honest, man. And I hate, and it's like drinking vinegar to say this, but there's gotta be something done. I mean, VADA is the most corrupt organization I've ever seen. They got a former ex-con and Victor Conte, who's a known cheater. The only sport he's allowed to be in is boxing. No one else deals with Victor Conte but us, boxing fans. Why are we forced to deal with an ex-con drug cheat like this? It's ridiculous, man. Salute to my brother. He said, "True, let them all use the best steroids win, make it a true playing field." Salute to my man G5. I'll just say this, man, and salute to my man Free. Um, I don't know. What do you guys think in the chat? I just don't understand. Like, what do the sanctioning bodies do? I mean, they have meetings and they sit around and they talk. Okay, cool. But what do they actually do for the fighters? Errol Spence. Some people like to call him One Eye Willie or whatever. But salute to Errol Spence. Errol Spence said, "What are they doing for the sport as a whole?" And it's really nothing. It's absolutely nothing. They're not doing anything for the sport but taking, 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 taking. And it's just getting to the point where I don't know what we can do as sports fans. We got to keep supporting a product where you seeing guys, took my man Son of Tank. I just don't understand. Like, these guys cannot be on steroids, man. You can do a lot of things. I actually had to stop my Devin Haney celebration of him getting beat to death because of what? Because Ryan cheated. And it's like, we can sit here and play different games or say different stupid stuff to make us feel better. But at the end of the day, man, Ryan cheated, man. And it's going to end up bad. Someone's going to end up getting seriously hurt. My man said, we ain't got to deal with this. If you don't like it, what's going on in the sport, don't watch it. Well, you say that, Sheldon, but this is my favorite sport, man. This is the only sport that I want to keep up with. It's the only sport that I love. And I just saying this, as a fan, as fans, there's got to be some type of outcry when we seeing guys blatantly cheating, blatantly doing the wrong thing. It just can't happen. And it's too many times as fans that we sit back and watch guys cheat and don't say nothing about it. And I just think, you know what, and I'm the last guy to have to speak up for something like this because I think the whole Ryan Garcia steroid thing was a witch hunt. But at the end of the day, witch hunt or not, he can't use PEDs. That can't happen. You cannot use PEDs, dog. You can't do it. You can't do it. I don't care. And I know for a fact they targeted Ryan. They did this. This is all a witch hunt. But at the end of the day, guess what? Witch hunt or not, you cannot use PEDs, dog. You can't. And let me just go into this. Since my man T'Challa, aka Prize Fighter, and I got the Puerto Rican Prince in the house. I
Yeah.
just don't understand. I don't understand how we get to the place in boxing where you got referees that won't stop fights. We've seen Devin Haney getting his head beat off. We've seen, I cannot remember the guy's name, is unfortunately the guy that the great um, David Morrell was fighting. David Morrell beating the guy to death. He's begging the ref to stop. The ref telling him to shut up and fight. It's across the board. We got to get better officiating, and we have to get better testing. It needs to be Olympic blood and urine testing. Floyd Mayweather, a lot of people say he's a piece of trash, but guess what? One thing Floyd did do was promote having a clean sport. I'm gonna let my brothers get in here on this. He said, "What ain't the deal?" When he said, "But when did PEDs hurt somebody in the ring? We cry all we want. If fans continue to support the sport, they will continue to do what they're doing. Winston, y'all putting y'all black cars on the line for that racist Garcia family." I don't think Ryan Garcia is racist. Calling
Man,
somebody a
who is y'all?
somebody calling somebody a nappy head motherfucker is not. I wouldn't say that's racist. That's just bad taste. But go ahead. What you guys think? I want you guys to cook on this whole thing about PEDs in our great sport. What you guys think about all this?
I think it's corny. You know what I mean? I think that the PED use is dangerous. You already, punching. Human head not supposed to get hit. Well, the PEDs, you go get souped up and you go upside somebody's head. Boy, I'm trying to tell you. I agree with you 100%, BVO. Olympic style drug testing needs to happen. But, who paying for it? You feel me? Because it costs
Sanctioning bodies. It's only $20,000. It's only $20,000 per fight for Olympic blood and urine.
only $20,000.
You got
This
to
is what you're
remember, they're
saying.
making a ton of money, Prize. They're making a ton of money. The
Yeah.
WBC took home almost $4.5 million off Canelo's last fight. What did they do to get $4.5 million? Salute to my
They
man
still.
Smoke. I'm shocked at Steve Tyler because at the end of the day, say what you want, man. I want a clean sport. The sport is simple as this. Yeah, a lot of us wanted to see Devin Haney lose, but let's be honest here. I didn't want to see him lose to nobody on doggone PED. I didn't. What do you guys? What do you think? Free.
Um, uh, One out of very few times I gotta agree with you. The sanctioning body should be paying for these Olympic style testing. Like you said, it's only $20,000. They taking money home every fight. What are they? What do we got to show for the money that they take home? We don't see no. We don't see no updated belts. We don't see no. We don't see them following the rules of their ranking system. So yeah, pay for the dang on Olympic style testing for every single fight, not just certain fights, every single fight. Do the Olympic style testing, and you won't have to worry about nobody cheating as far as PEDs. If they do get caught cheating, then you suspend them and you move on to the next person.
Um, he said it's racist if someone from another race calls you nappy headed. I I mean,
Right. It's racist if you
a
take anything
Spanish
they
dude
say as
calling
racist.
a Spanish
Racist is
dude
all
calling
too.
me a nappy head. That's
No,
that's
racist
pushing it.
is whatever that race deemed that is racist. You can't say it's racist because you feel like it's racist. If that race believed that it's racist, then it's racist. That's who makes it racist. That race. So if I call BVO, if I was I'm a Puerto Rican, half Puerto Rican, I call BVO nappy headed. He don't think it's racist, then it's not racist. If he think it's racist, then it's racist.
I mean, what you're saying is true, and I get that part. He said, "I don't want to see a black American fighter lose to a non-black fighter." You know what? That's why I got my brother T'Challa in here,
Damn, who
and
said
that's
that?
and that's why I got my brother B Free. I mean, I don't see. I'm a little different. I don't care about race. I just care about the best fights. Most people know that my favorite fighter is Jamel Charlo, but hey, do I like Jamel because he's black? No, I like Jamel because he's a great fighter. I never try to get into the whole racial thing. That's just something I don't get into. But I can respect where you're coming from on saying you want to see you don't want to see a non-black fighter beat a black fighter. But at the end of the day, Ryan was the better man, and I believe if he fought Devin even on an even playing field, I think he would beat him to death. I just don't understand why this is taken so lightly about the whole doggone PEDs. And I mean, I'm just shocked. I'm really shocked that my man, as much as my man Pride said he want a fair sport, I'm surprised he's not agreeing with me on this. Because at the end of the day, this is going to be bad for our sport long term. And I ask you guys this: you think we should have like a whole different league for just PED users, just like Ryan was saying?
I don't know. Uh, I mean, people get caught every single year using PEDs. Um, they're gonna have to they're gonna have to get stiffer with the punishment and keep it consistent across the board in order to try to eliminate it as much as they can. Because if they let up on one fighter because this fighter brings in a lot of money, then you're gonna have other guys like, well, he did the same thing I did, but he didn't get charged as heavily as I did. So you got to make it be consistent across the board for these fighters to follow the rules. If you don't, ain't nobody gonna follow the rules. They gonna try to bend their way around the rules as much as possible.
Hey, my man Timothy Taylor said the majority of black people feel can't, if a white woman call a black woman nappy headed, is racist. I wouldn't consider somebody Spanish as the same thing as somebody white. Somebody Spanish comes from Africa as well. I mean, we share a lot of the same things. My man, my man Sheldon said, but D free BBO that never did it. Um, I'll just say this. Don't get me wrong. I think this is when one of the most unfair Wisconsin in boxing history. But I think it's good in a way because even though we all know Devin Haney is going to be testifying against Ryan and suing him because he doesn't want to be a man and rematch him. But at the end of the day, PEDs are a problem. PEDs have been a problem. They continue to be a problem. And I just don't see our sport being what it could be with so many cheaters in it. I just don't. But I ask you guys this. So we got Tank Davis and of course we got my man of course we got my man Frank Martin. What do you guys think about Frank Martin letting Tank know that he can stop him too? What do you guys think about that?
You said Frank let Tank know that he can do what?
That he can stop him. That's what Frank was saying, that he can stop Tank. Is that possible?
Yeah, it's possible. Is it likely? Very unlikely. I mean, we seen Tank in there with big punches before, and he got hit and he didn't get stopped. So the chances of Frank Martin stopping Tank Davis, somebody who we seen has a granite chin, is unlikely, but it is possible that he can do it. I don't think that he will. But if he do it, hats off to Frank Martin. Yeah.
My man Timothy said Ryan was just knocked out and quit a year ago versus Tank. Now he's testing positive for PEDs. Fighters who lose big fights sometimes resort to PEDs to save their career. Um, Sheldon said, "We love Ryan. He's a multimillionaire. I don't feel sorry for him. Ryan's ancestors are from Spain, not from Africa. Ryan Garcia is white and not a black Puerto Rican." Um, I get what you're saying, but if you look at Mexican descent, if you look at those statues, they look just like us, man. So I get what you're saying. Either way it goes, but I'll say this. That's a different conversation. I'll just say this, man. Not even just Ryan Garcia. When it comes to Tank, when it comes to all the best fighters, I guarantee this: if Tank Davis came up with PEDs, it would be a huge deal. It would be everywhere. You guys don't think so? I don't know if they up here, but
Oh no, I agree with you. I mean, if Tank Davis was the pop dirty for PEDs, everybody gonna say, "Oh, he was only knocking guys out because he was on PEDs." That's the reason why
Mhm.
he had all those crazy knockouts because he was on PEDs. So yeah, I mean, I agree with you. It's the same way. If any of these top name fighters get caught on PEDs, people gonna start questioning their wins that they had in the past.
yeah, it's just weird because I just think what we seeing in the sport overall is like it's actually getting worse. In my opinion, because the judging is horrible, the sanctioning bodies are horrible. I mean, I think every single scorecard free that me and you watch, you be like, what whose fight was they watching? I mean, it's the overall corruption issue in boxing, and I don't understand how we can fix it because the corruption is just rampant. He said, I hope that hold on one second. He said, I hope Davis get his head whooped. Ryan don't descend from the hold on. Ryan is the descendant of the Christopher Columbus people. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. I'll just say this though. Either way you slice it, however you slice the cake up, man, we got a PED problem. And I'll be honest, we can't the reason you really can't talk too much about this Tank versus Frank Martin fight is because it's super overmatched. And it's just like at the end of the day, Tank is gonna knock this dude out. He gonna knock him spark out, and it's not even gonna be a contest. I mean, you can say, "Oh, he a slick black fighter," but I mean, come on, now. I rewatched Frank Martin's last performance. He looked like dog poop. So I don't know. No matter how you slice it, he get knocked out. What you think, Free?
Um, yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say he's severely overmatched. I think Tank Davis is the better fighter at this point right now. We got to remember Frank Martin started fighting at 19. He's only been fighting for 9 years. So Tank Davis been fighting since he was 6 years old. So I mean, a lot of times that plays a big factor when you get into these big fights because one of the guys has been through different adversities in their career. The other guy hasn't really faced adversity in his career. Frank Martin really hasn't faced any adversity. Now Tank Davis, he always seems to be facing some type of adversity because he's usually the smaller fighter. He's usually the smaller fighter. So either the guys are much taller than him, or you got a guy that got some power with a longer arm reach. So Tank Davis is usually always facing some type of adversity, but he's usually the better fighter. And I say usually because he hasn't fought everybody in the sport of boxing. So we don't know if he's the better fighter of everybody in the sport of boxing. Right now, he's better than everybody that he's faced.
My
Yes,
man,
sir.
we got my man Athletic Mind in the house. We read this comment real quick. He said the Ryan
X.
Garcia Pete B symbol is overshadowing the Tank versus Frank Martin fight.
Yeah,
I think it
I
is,
agree.
but if we being honest, it's over. It's a super overmatched fight, dog. Like Tank is going to kick his head in. It's like if you really think about it, I mean, what Tank
Yeah,
said
we
was
got
very
some. Hold
true.
on, BVO. It's too much going on in the background right now.
Oh, that's me. My bad. I think that's me.
Um,
Good, good,
I
BVO.
just, I just think, I just think we got to be honest at this point. He gonna go in there. He gonna beat that kid to death. It's gonna be a beating, man. But what's going on, Grandpa? We got my man Shelton in the house. What you got? What's on your mind, man?
I know, I'll just listen to y'all, man. What's up, fellas? Yeah, I'm just tired of Davis and this little tough guy act. Motherfucker, you a professional boxer. You ain't no tough guy. Just be that, man. So I'm just tired of that shit. It's corny. But Tank is the more experienced fighter. We've seen Tank do more things in the ring than we've seen Frank do. We've seen Tank fight off the back foot. We've seen Tank move laterally. We've seen Tank knock dudes out, backing up. We've seen Tank knock dudes out coming forward. So he should win the fight. But just because you should win the fight doesn't mean you will. You know what I'm saying? We got to see the fight. You know what I'm saying? They got to get in there because anything can happen. It's boxing.
He said, my man Timothy Taylor said this will be Tank's first fight fighting a black American fighter. So this will be the first time Tank will be in the ring with an athletic fighter. He fought a black dude before, but
He
I
fought
mean,
4 black guys.
yeah, he fought a couple. He fought a couple blacks, but I mean, say what you want. Frank Martin gonna be like the other blacks. He gonna get beat up. He gonna get beat to death. I mean, the only guy, and you heard it here first from BBO, man. Only guy that can get Tank a fight at 140 and under is a guy named Teofimo Lopez. That's it.
Yes, sir.
He knocked out the Puerto Rican kid Shakur. He beat the life out of Devin. He probably chokes out Cerebral Matias because he's gonna come right to him and he gonna get sparked out. It's really only one guy because of the style, because Tio can do a few different things, but it just depends on because my one of my favorite fighters is Teofimo, but he's a head case. His head ain't together, so that's the only problem with him. But what you guys
Yep.
think?
You said what?
What you guys think about Tank being in there with another guy he's gonna beat to death, like no real challenge? What you guys think?
Nah, I can't say that, bro, because I was the person saying that he don't fight this and that. He don't fight black fighters. Well, he find a damn good one. So, I mean, whether or not I think Tank gonna beat him, I gotta see it. But that don't mean Frank Martin not. Oh, he not good or none. It just means Tank is that damn good. You know what I'm saying? Because Frank Martin, I remember when he was about to fight Shakur, a lot of people, oh, this is a good fight. This is so why can't be the same thing for Tank? Because a lot of people expect so much of Tank, including myself. But I'm not
Mm-hmm.
gonna shit on this fight. And even if he beat him easy, I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, he won nothing anyway. Nah, Frank can fight. It just Tank is that good.
I mean, I definitely get what you're saying, but my thing is, if he fought the Puerto Rican kid, Shakur, you know what I found out? I don't know if you guys seen this interview with Fake Cheese. Shakur really proved that he is a coward. He said, if I was fighting Ryan Garcia like Devin Haney was, I would say F the fan. So basically, what he means, if he ever gets in the fight with anybody who's strong and can punch, he let it be known he's going to run. So I don't know if he's going to be trying up for the Olympics this year. If he can be on the track team, but I mean, he just made it clear that he's going to run if a guy has power. What you guys think about something like that? I just don't
What
know.
is the art of boxing? What's the art of boxing, BBO?
Two men in the ring to one of them fall.
Mm.
No, boxing is the art of boxing is you're supposed to be able to hit and not get hit. That's the art of it. That's the science of boxing.
I mean, look, hey, let me ask my man Thomas Hill this because this was a good conversation that was happening earlier. I want to continue this. Let me ask you this, Thomas Hill. Should the sanctioning bodies play for blood and urine testing, Olympic style testing?
Oh, I absolutely agree. I believe so.
Um,
And,
Go ahead.
and further, I think that it's something that they should actually mandate and have to pay for through the percentages that they collect from champions and all that stuff that they do with sanctioning fees that they collect. I think, like I said, man, honestly, I believe that former boxers, former trainers, former officials or referees, they need to form a panel where they can come and they can elect like a body that presides over the sport of boxing and how it's regulated, so that they can get these people in. These people need to be in compliance, full compliance with what benefits the boxers, because the boxers are bringing the money to the sport. I mean, when it's all said and done, people come to see the talent. They don't come to see the promotion. It's just
Yeah.
some people promote better than others, so therefore you get a better show. But the
Mm.
talent that they're going to see is inside that ring, and they don't wear stripes.
That's a fact. That's a fact. He said
Yes, sir.
The cores make you Puerto Rican. Every black man on the East Coast said they're Puerto Rican. I
Oh, that's
think
cap.
I think Shakur is a Puerto Rican though, man. I believe his father's a Puerto Rican. So I think he's a Puerto Rican. He said Pernell Whitaker was no punching bag. He had excellent defense. The promoter said the sanctioning body should be forced to pay for the year-round blood testing. They should. But you know what it's gonna take, and I hate to say that, it's gonna take for somebody to be unalive in the ring because I'm telling you, man, people don't understand. Devin Haney could have passed away. Like if Ryan was like had a mean spirited thing to him, he could have hurt him even worse. But Ryan's an all out goofball, so he was playing around, but he really could have hurt him. Like, can you imagine if that was Tank in there with him hurt like that? Would have been nasty. So I just don't
Yeah,
understand. Like,
we could imagine, but Tank, that fight just wasn't gonna happen.
Well, there's still a chance for it. I don't know. It's a small window for it, but there's still a chance. Hopefully, it does happen.
yeah, I
But
mean, I just don't see it. I just don't see. I don't see what they can do, man. Because the sanctioning bodies are bleeding the sport dry, and we're not benefiting from it at all as the fans. We can't pay no more than we paying. I think we paying $80 a fight now. I mean, we can't do no more than we already doing. What do you guys think?
I think if you put together a serious card like them old school Don King cards, you
Hmm.
can get access up to $100.
Yeah, that's a good point. Because I kind of see this this new Tank and Dave Benavidez card kind of reminds me of a Don King card with two viable titles on the line, not just a maybe or a wish. It's just one of them things where I don't know. I put like this overall in boxing. I'm telling you guys that we just got a lot of issues, and a lot of them is eternal. Whether it's from you got grown men fighting kids in the Olympics. Um, you got the amateur boxing where you go to certain gyms and they got certain rules where they teach you. I've heard of so many amateur boxers getting cheated and fight. I'm just
Hmm.
telling you, overall, like the
Hmm.
sport is it's getting very, very corrupt. It's getting kind of scary how corrupt it is.
Yeah, and I'm glad you brought that up because the scary part is there's corruption even in the amateur system. Even in
Oh
the
yeah.
amateur system, I witnessed it with my own two eyes and complete shock. Like, wow, this go on in this shit too, bro. Damn, ain't no win, bro. Like, like, man, like people getting set up and it's yo, bro. It get nasty, bro. I'm just saying, like, man, yep.
And my only thing I'll be this the D3 I'll finally put the name and face together. How have you been? I don't know if the Puerto Rican prince is up here. I think he went to sleep.
Yeah, he knocked out my nigga D.
Um, but I'll say this. I'll say this though, and I'll ask you this too, Tommy and Athletic Mind. When we talk about boxing in general, I really don't understand what we can do when guys won't fight in their natural weight class. I think that's just killing us. Guys are not fighting in their natural weight class. What do you
What do
guys
you
think?
mean by that?
Well, you got big guys that's 6 feet tall going all the way down to like 140, 150. I think that's just crazy. Hold on, somebody got a little noise.
I mean, what if that's
Man, I
their
had a
natural body frame though? What if they never really had much muscle and that's that's what their weight is? Like a
I
like a
mean,
like a like a Mario Barrios. He started at like 122 or something. He been moving up. He ain't shrink down. Like,
I'm
he's
not
always
talking
the
about
same.
them. I'm talking about those guys who can make one. Say a guy walks around 170 and say he
Hmm.
can make 139, right?
Hmm.
In the amateurs.
Hmm.
You get in there with him, that's gonna be a huge size difference. That's gonna be a huge size difference.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna say that that's not a possibility, but I really doubt that that's a thing for a fighter at 139 pounds. Like 170. I'm not saying it ain't never happened, but like that's crazy for the amateur and the pros. I can see that happening, but you walking around 170 making 139, you have to kill yourself, dude. Like that ain't gonna happen like it will happen for the pros. Where you can get the weight off simple. Like that's kind
I
of
had
crazy.
I had a amateur boxer tell me that he would go down to I think he runs around 180, 185.
Oh my goodness.
And he was going down to 165. And he said he felt so strong at 165 compared to if he was a fight at his natural walking around weight. So I think it's just tough no matter what you
I'm
do. Go ahead.
I mean, that's a tricky conversation we having. Like that's the norm. Like if you fight at 165 and you walk around 180, that's not normal. A person I know does that. You know what I'm saying? When he was in the amateurs, you know what I'm saying? That's about 15, 20 pounds. That's not, that's not if you walking around like that means you just not in the gym probably, but that's not crazy.
Well,
But if you 30,
you know
40
Sean
pounds
Porter.
over in the amateurs, that's crazy. That's crazy.
I don't know if you remember, Sean Porter was fighting. I want to say
Light heavyweight.
light
Damn near
heavyweight.
yeah,
Light
damn.
heavyweight.
Yeah.
He was fighting light heavyweight, and even later in his career, he always would say he would come from like 190 down to
Mm-hmm.
147, and Sean Porter's not the biggest guy, but he can hold some weight.
Yeah.
And I just think like I don't know, we got to get the same day weigh-ins going back because I keep seeing guys just telling themselves to make a weight. Like look at Devin Haney, and with Devin Haney when hey, you remember this, Tommy? Remember when Loma got in there with Devin Haney? Devin Haney was big as hell. He said, "I thought this was lightweight, not heavyweight." I mean, we laughed at it, but Devin was too big. What you think,
I mean,
Tommy?
I
Go ahead.
mean, you know, I think what X said is true. Like, you know, that's been a norm for a while now. People scaling down to get at a weight that they're more comfortable with operating with. That being the case, I mean, I'd say that it gets too extreme when you're putting on 30 to 40 pounds in the ring after you weigh in and make the fight. So, you know, there has to come a line where, you know, they draw in the sand. I'm always a proponent of the same day weigh-ins
Mm-hmm.
because, you know, like you said, you get people fighting at a fight at a weight scale that they can actually safely compete, man. Because, you know, I don't want nobody having to put on 20,
Oh,
30 pounds of fluid in their system. Man, that means you're taking out a whole lot
mm-hmm.
in the process. And I don't even know how you can put that much on to tell you the truth. I drinks a whole lot of water.
Oh
I
my God.
don't be putting on no damn 30 pounds, bro. I drinks a whole lot of water. So, I
Salute to
mean,
King.
you know, I
I
don't
drink
know
a
what,
whole lot of water.
you know what I'm saying? I'm on that gallon a day. Plus, if I sweat. So, you know, my man is drinking like 10, 20 gallons of water to put that weight on if he got to put on like 20 something, 30 pounds, man. So, like, yeah, I agree with that. I also think that they need to reclassify the weight systems to back to what it used to be.
Mm-hmm.
You know, maybe get rid of these 5 pound increments, 6 pound, 7 pound increments, go back to the 15s.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah.
way, you know, you know, hey, if you're fighting at this weight,
Mm-hmm.
then you expect to be in around this. It can fluctuate this scale right here. But after that, man, you know, you got to go up or you got to go down.
Yeah.
So I mean, because everybody does everything to get a competitive edge.
Mm-hmm.
That's in any. If you play video games, there are Mickey Frickies that will get there. I played Madden. This one dude was notorious for like whooping on folks, and you know, I was the one that was giving people the beatings. So my buddy, he told me to come over because he found somebody that could beat me. This Mickey Fricky played him first, and he was playing with the Rams, and he was putting like Tron candidate at the freaking tight end spot. I said, "Oh, that's what you do?" And he was like, "Yeah, you gonna see? Watch, I'm gonna eat him alive." I said, "Well, I tell you what, you put Tron candidate at the tight end spot against me, you in trouble." Because my DN is about to feast on that real quick. And you know, I mean, he spanked my boy, but when I got him, because we play 21, you give a stick up.
Yeah.
Yo, I 21 him within like 3 possessions. Got him, got him a turnover, took to the house, scored. I kicked off again. I got a 3-and-out punt. Went there, caught the punt, took it about 25 yards, then went there and hit him with a play action pass, bomb touchdown. And the next possession, I forgot what he did. He was driving a little bit, but then I think he went on 4th down and didn't get it. Then I went like 80 something yards and just ran it down his throat and scored. But I mean,
Oh,
like,
oh, 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 oh,
oh
oh.
my bad, I forgot. I forgot.
Hey. Ooh.
I forgot that I'm still with the not so
You good to go, man.
the not
That
so
was funny
pause community to also pause it if it offended anybody. But yeah, man, you know, you can't always take advantage with speed with size.
Yeah.
That's why people in college they look for the bigger, faster players, not the smaller, faster players. They always say a good big man beats a good small man any day. So, you know, you can't be doing stuff
I
like
love
that,
night OG.
huh?
Not the other night though, OG. Yeah,
Who was that?
Usyk and Fury, man.
Yeah,
Oh well, see. There with that. You talking about somebody whose forte is his boxing skill, right? That's Fury. Fury's
Right.
known for not being a big hitter, not having the quickest hands, not having the best feet. He's just a solid boxer. You going up against a dude who is a great boxer, who has pretty decent feet, and also has a little bit more pop. So yeah, all he got to do. And my man took away his biggest advantage. His biggest advantage in them fights have always been his size. He took
yeah.
that away. So he was playing right into Usyk's hands. He not gonna beat him in a boxing match, bro. I'm sorry.
You think I can't say he got more pop than Tyson Fury. I can't say that. I can't say that.
You well, how many knockouts does Tyson Fury actually have?
If we saying he hit harder than Tyson Fury, I mean he don't got no knockouts at heavyweight. I'm just saying.
I don't know. Just because he don't got no knockouts don't mean he not hitting hard. I mean, I think Tyson
I
Fury.
think he got good power in the left hand, but I don't think he hit harder than Fury. That's my opinion. I don't know.
You
Oh,
think
yeah,
Fury hit harder than him?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, I don't.
Man,
I
I think
think
every
Fury
time
just.
Fury got him a nice knockout or anything that banged somebody, he had floppy gloves.
Oh, here we go.
Oh yeah, he
Them
I ain't in all
floppy
that.
gloves.
I ain't in
he
all that.
hey, he
He was getting
smashed
floppy
Deontay
glove
Wilder though.
knockouts.
He ain't in the third fight Wilder, I ain't seen none of that. I seen him
Third fight with
flush.
Water. Now, the third fight with Water. Like they say, fatigue make cowards of men.
Yeah,
Yo, when you don't train and condition yourself the way you should be, you put yourself at that. You put yourself at that predicament where you can be taken advantage of. Because once you fatigue, it was like in Rocky, Apollo Creed, and Rocky. The
yeah,
only reason why my man got the knockout is because Apollo was spent. If Apollo wouldn't have been spent, he wouldn't have went down.
I,
So
I'm wait. So you saying, and that's that third round Wilder got dropped? He was tired.
yeah,
I guess that's what you said.
you,
hey,
you know he dropped Fury in the third fight too, right?
I
Had
watched the
Fury
fight.
on the he had Fury on the ground for more than a 10 count.
If that's what you say, That's not what I'm. That's not the argument I'm talking about. I know you want to go there. I'm talking about Fury power. I ain't talking about Wilder power. I
I
know.
know. And then you talking about a dude that's 290 some pounds leaning on him the whole fight. Leaning on him,
I'm talking
throwing him.
about. I'm talking about when Fury hit him third round. And he was out. He was down. That's what I'm saying.
I think it was a mix of both. I'm gonna read this
Yeah.
comment real quick. My man said David Benavidez could make heavyweight. I think so too. Salute to Lucy, man. Queen in the house. He
Salute
said,
to
"Go ahead, my bad."
Queen 42.
Well, yeah.
Always holding it down.
It really don't matter. Fury beat him, to death, like BVO say.
I think it was a good fight, man. It was a great
Oh,
fight. I don't know
The
if it was
third one
beat to
was a
death.
good fight.
he
I thought
started.
the first one was a good fight.
I say he started beating him to death. That's all I say.
The second one, yeah, he beat him to
No,
death.
no, I'm no. Wait. What fight we talk? No. I'm talking about Fury and Usyk. I ain't talking about Wilder.
Oh, you thought who beat who to death?
No. I'm saying Usyk started beating Fury to death in the second half of the fight. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they could have easily stopped that. He said they will never allow same day as fight weigh-ins, 15-round fights again for health reasons.
And let me say this too. I know styles make fights. That's very important. Very, very important. But early on in that fight, I never seen Usyk look as what could I say? Like it looked like at a point that he was gonna lose the fight. It looked like the beginning of the fight with Tyson Fury, how he was boxing, it looked like that's how the rest of the fight was. I never seen him look like that. So to the
Yeah,
credit of Tyson Fury, he did some good work. But extra credit to Usyk for
oh
making
no,
that
no, no.
adjustment in the second
Yeah,
half.
yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm
No,
saying?
no,
Because
no.
Anthony, I never thought it was a point where wow, like Usyk can't do nothing with Anthony Joshua. Nah, it looked like that for me when I watched that Fury fight in the first 5 rounds. Like Usyk wasn't really
Yeah.
getting off. You know what I'm saying? Until he did. But like I never seen Usyk do that.
Fair point. That's a fair point. But like I say, you talking about how tall is he? 6'9"?
Yeah.
6'9" with pretty good arm reach and pretty dang good boxing skills, man. It take a while for you to get around that and get the timing down. But then once that happens, like man, hey, to tell you the truth, bro, I'm not happy with either one of them because I still hold Fury suspect and I hold your boy suspect for that damn body shot that got knocked out on at they Gave him
Oh
three
yeah.
and a half minutes
Oh
for.
yeah, definitely.
So
I know you into the conspiracy theories and stuff. I know that.
I'm not. That's not
I know.
okay.
But
Okay, to me,
I
to
will
you,
say though, that he should have been stopped in that when he got
Daniel
hit that
Dubois,
body
Dubois.
shot.
that Dubois shot,
That's what I
yeah,
could agree on. That's what I could agree on right there.
for sure. That was some bullshit. And the way he reacted, it didn't even look like he got took to the. He didn't get took to the family jewels, dog. It looked like he just
He wasn't even
had to,
holding his jewels. He
you
was
know,
like wincing in pain.
because it's a whole different reaction when people get hit in the jewels, dog.
Yeah.
You
A whole different reaction.
you instantly, grab your jewels. Pause. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He was cut. He was breathing heavy. He wanted to hold his stomach, but if he started holding his stomach, obviously that's a body shot. But he was
and
just
I,
breathing.
You know what
Yeah.
that remind me of? Y'all remember Players Club when the dude with the white suit hit him in the belly?
oh yeah,
Hit him in the belly.
I just know, I know from personal fact, man. I played football, bro, and one time I got tackled, bro, and the point of the ball just jammed right into my stomach. Man, I couldn't breathe to save my life.
Yeah,
I was sitting there trying to gas, and the same way he was rolling around and doing that, that's what I was doing.
Hey,
I,
I've had a fair share of my not pretty body shots. Hey, I'd rather get hit to the chin, bro, than to the body, bro. I ain't gonna
man,
lie.
man,
man.
man.
Devin
I
Haney.
ain't never lied because boy, I didn't know body shots was. I didn't know body shots was that bad, but I done seen some people just get sat down. I
Yeah,
seen some body shots you get hit with. The person move around for about 4 or 5 seconds and then just drop.
And
yeah.
and what do y'all think about this quote, which I think is idiotic? Oh, he don't like it to the body. Who likes it to the body, bro? Who? Oh, y'all like it to the body. It hit
Well,
me there. Like, come on, bro.
Esau Cruz hit Tank to the body. It didn't phase him.
Yeah.
Like he
And
was like
I think
jamming.
that's the thing
Hey,
that people abandon when they fight. Saying they don't never go to the body, and
yeah, yeah,
I definitely know it's because they fearful was coming back. But
yeah,
I
yeah.
think it'll serve you right to go to that man body. Though. It's a risk,
It,
but
it,
He got an
it'll serve
armed body
anybody
though,
right to
man.
go to anybody, buddy. Like you said, ain't nobody taking no body shots. Like
yeah.
it's like it's like we handing out COVID shots, bro. This Mickey Freaky Mario Barrios hit Tank to the body and he felt it. I
Mm-hmm.
remember that because he did some kind of like roll and then a shuffle going back into the ropes. That boy should have kept going to the body
Oh,
at that
I
point in
know.
time.
No. That's when he
Hold on
caught
one
you
second.
on
He
the
said
chin.
Andre Ward got fired from ESPN for saying the rest took 15 seconds to count 9 when Fury got
Bro,
dropped.
that's incorrect, bro. Who? What is?
Watch it
That,
again, though, baby boy. He took
no.
about
I'm not
Man,
that
talking.
tape.
Fury, man.
Look, relax. I know you
Good
like to
day.
get
Uh,
excited. I'm talking about.
my
I'm
guy,
talking.
my
I'm
guy,
relaxed.
CK in the house. Hey, you know what though? I'll say this, man. I know it's not a
Okay.
popular opinion, but let's just be honest here. Usyk really, man, got away with murder versus excuse me, I shouldn't have said that word, but he got away with some bad stuff when he cheated Daniel Dubois out of that title because he was down and out. And the fact
Yeah,
that and that's the same thing that happened
Well,
when we fought Anthony Joshua was the same thing, the same type of shot, and the ref did the same bull crap because Usyk's a good actor.
well,
No
no,
matter
no.
what, go ahead.
See, this is the problem with me with Dubois. He gave up after that. Like, if
He
you feel
always give
slighted or
up
cheated,
when he gets something happens to him. You know that.
hey, well then you know you don't deserve to win the fight, bro, because you still had ebb and flow. You was controlling the fight, and then you mentally checked out. You don't deserve to fight if you check out like that. Now they did do him dirty. I admit they did him dirty. I admit they should have fought that fight under protest,
Hey,
and
I
that's
would have
how I would have
cried,
kept.
Tommy.
I
I ain't
would
gonna
have
lie, bro.
continued.
and let me say this back to that comment that I was addressing. I'm not saying I know people got their opinions about the count. I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about Andre Ward got fired for that. I don't believe that. Maybe I could be wrong. I don't. That don't.
Andre
Oh no
Andre Ward is
no! I
born.
was I got what you saying, bro, and I agree with you. Like for the most part, when you look at those fights, Fury outworked Wilder, no doubt about that. So I ain't tripping on that, and I'm not even tripping on because it happened before. It happened before. I seen them stop a fight when they shouldn't have stopped the fight because somebody was going to lose. Melcher Taylor was about to beat Julio Cesar Chavez. They stopped that fight. I
Yeah,
just seen it not too long ago when they stopped it against Barroso, Barroso and what's the name? So
Rolly.
like this stuff happened, and it's gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean, I hate
My
to say it, but
man.
they cheat in boxing, man. They just cheat. I mean,
No,
you
no,
know,
but this is the thing. This is the thing. You still have to compete into that final bell, bro. Because your life is in the balance in that ring, man. I ain't about to let nobody just beat on me just because somebody didn't give me a knockdown and it possibly could have gave me the belt. I'm not about to do that, man, because the other person not gonna go soft on me. He gonna try to take it to me. He gonna try to take it to me. And
do
like
me a favor,
X was
everybody.
saying,
Please
bro, like,
smash the
you
like
know, that count had nothing to do with him really being fired. What it was he wasn't subversive to the protocol that the corporate wants them to do. Tim Bradley is, because Tim Bradley say the stuff that they want them to say.
Oh man, why
Because
everybody be going in on Tim Bradley, dog? I
Tim
mean,
Bradley say stuff that they want him to say. And
uh,
then
when has he ever done that? Come on, man. Tim Bradley always been talking crazy. Tommy, you know that. He
no, he has
always
been
been
always
talking
talking
crazy.
crazy. He
that
always been talking crazy, but he
yeah.
says what the corporate want them. What ESPN want to be said, he says. Andre Ward says
And he
what he
says it with
sees
no problem too. He
with
has no
no
problem saying
problem. Like Price just said, he don't have no hesitation. If this is he get a script, nigga, this is what he's saying.
it.
Hey,
He
okay.
running with it.
Ward is like, nah, nigga, I'm not saying that. I'm gonna
Oh,
tell you
three,
what the
what's up,
truth
They
brother?
hey
is.
look, they had Andres talking crazy for a couple times, but he cleaned that issue up real quick.
Real
You
quick,
feel me?
right? Real
Cleaned
quick,
that
right,
up real
X?
quick. And I was like, damn, I'm surprised Andre Ward is saying that. But then like maybe a fight or two later, he was back on his, you know what I'm saying, keeping it
Money,
tall
but
or whatever.
I
He was
ain't
keeping it
doing
tall.
Oh my bad. It's the
I'm
greatest
not
man
a big
alive.
fan of Andre Ward. I mean, I know a lot of people like him, but
Wait, you say you're not a fan?
I'm not a fan of Andre Ward.
Based
No.
off of what? His fighting or him?
Oh
Which
no,
Yeah,
one?
his
what?
fighting. I hate the way he fight. He's a
You
terrible,
hate the way
terrible
he
fighter.
fight?
That's
I
me.
hate
crazy.
the. I'm talking about
You ain't
me.
done that
Me.
shit.
That's
The way
What
cool.
he
would do you not like about the way he fights?
Nah,
You know,
he's
got
cats
boring.
got their own
uh,
opinions.
I ain't even try to be something that
I
nobody don't want me to be to them. Or you be a fucking fool.
I mean, Crush, you would pay money to go see Andre Ward fight. He's boring as hell. What are you talking about?
Talking about, dog.
Andre Ward, that guy, man.
Andre
Oh,
Ward,
you like
I'll probably whip
boxing?
your
Yeah.
favorite fight ass now.
Hmm?
You heard me.
So,
Probably whip your
salute,
favorite fight ass now, bro.
salute to the brother O3 North.
Um,
I think Canelo kicks his ass. I tell you that.
Yeah, you
What?
tweaking.
at this
Of
point,
course you
yeah,
gonna take
but
it back.
in his
You know what I
prime,
mean?
I don't think so.
You tweaking, BVO.
I'm talking about right
Prime
now.
versus Prime? Prime versus Prime? Canelo gets him?
Wait,
No,
he's talking about right
absolutely,
Nah.
now. Andre
yeah,
Ward ain't fighting how many years?
yeah,
Hold
yeah.
on, Andre Ward is in the gym.
That don't
Yeah,
mean he
he in the
Big
fought.
dog
gym, but
Willie
it's the
salute.
difference
Oh,
being in the gym.
Ward though, bro.
You can be in the gym and X can be in the gym too, but he's competing. These are two different gyms we talking about. He's competing in the gym. He's doing things that's leading to him getting in that ring. You just in the gym just to stay
Well,
in shape.
he look. I'll say this though, Thomas. He looked good. He looked good. I'll say that.
What?
Yeah, he looked good
You know why he quit, right?
because of his knees, right?
Because
Uh,
of a lot of stuff. He had
Mm.
shoulder injury,
Yeah,
bad back, bad knees.
he
That
had a
man
Oh,
was
lot of
in
he had a lot
pain.
of stuff going on the low.
um, BVO, my bad. Could I say this right quick? This is a
Go
little
ahead.
off topic, man. That boy Ant Edwards, man, he not looking good right now, man. Look like Dallas about to steal home court, man. I underestimated him.
There you
yeah.
go.
That's crazy.
I,
What's
He
the
I, I'm
by
being
score?
honest. You
he
know,
by himself. He by himself. That's
he's
okay.
not by himself. Don't
Baby
start
Jordan
that.
gonna do
Don't
it. Baby
start
Jordan
that.
gonna
Don't
do
start
Oh,
that.
they
Don't
wouldn't
start
have
that.
won. They wouldn't have won game four if he was by himself.
Hold on.
I can
Exactly.
say that right
Exactly.
now.
Exactly.
Hey,
I'm sorry, game seven too.
Yeah. Game 7.
hold
Yeah.
on, hold on. Let me get back to boxing because I go in on my man. That's my guy, Ant Man. But salute to my man Piro pulling up. My man Big Dog Willie, man. We got 8 people in the chat, man. Salute to y'all, man. I like how everybody's been communicating in the chat. Please
Yeah.
smash the like button, man. It's your boy BVO Boxing, man, the Asiatic black man, the original man, sent by God himself, man. But I ask you guys this. I ask you guys this. When you talk about Andre Ward, do
Mm-hmm.
you realize that Andre Ward left because he was pouting more than he was hurt? The story was that he was pouting about some money. That's why he quit. That's the story. I don't know if that could be true,
We
but
talking about ESPN BVO?
yeah, ESPN promised him a certain amount of money and they didn't give it to him like HBO. And you know he was HBO's guy. So
Yeah,
I put it like this. No matter how you put it, I put Canelo at 27 versus Andre Ward at 27. I think Canelo stops him. What you guys think?
I think you tweaking.
Canelo? Born Ready Alvarez?
Andre Ward would beat blood out of Canelo.
Yo, but how is Andre Ward boring though? That's what I want to know.
All
I
he
What?
mean,
do, all he do is box. What are you talking about?
what? Did you see that fight against Bad Chat? I mean, he put on an excellent performance with the stoppage,
Did
dog.
he beat him? Did he beat him
Yes,
up?
he
He just
stopped him.
outboxed him.
No, he knocked him out, BVO. What are you talking
I mean,
about?
it was like an accumulation of punches. He didn't hit him with one shot, and Andre Ward refused to meet him in the center of the ring like Bad Chat was been saying that forever. Why don't you fight me in the middle of the ring? See, y'all be respecting stuff I never
No, no,
seen.
no, no,
Like
no, 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 no. I know. What's the earliest you watched football? Tell me what's the earliest you started watching football?
me watching football, my first game I remember watching was in 1994.
94.
94.
Okay, so you seen the Rams play,
Yeah,
all right, and then you seen Pittsburgh play.
yeah.
Hmm.
So what would be considered more boring style of offense?
Probably the way Pittsburgh played. Are you talking about back when they had Neil McDonald?
Yes.
You
Uh,
said who? You said say that again, Thomas.
Now wait a minute now, because that team was fun to watch with DeBus and all of that. You talking about
Okay,
that team?
okay,
That was
okay, okay, okay. I'll say a different team then.
yeah, because that's tough. They had
All right,
Slash.
I'll say a different team. What about the? Did you see the Indianapolis Colts with the quarterback that? What was the quarterback number 14? What was his name? He used to play for the Bears, I believe.
Don't
Rex
nobody know
Grossman.
nobody. No, nobody know who the Indianapolis Colts quarterback is outside of Peyton Manning.
Are you talking about Rex Grossman?
Before Peyton Manning, the guy before Peyton Manning.
That's the 98. I couldn't tell you.
Don't nobody know.
He
I
used to
couldn't
play.
tell
He
you.
used to quarterback the Bears.
Jim Harbaugh.
Yeah, Harbaugh.
Jim
Oh
Harbaugh.
yeah,
Now I
I
love me
know
some
Harbaugh.
Harbaugh, but them cats would run, play action, pass, bomb. That's what they would do. Not a. Good job. I seen that. Good job. Well, you was on that one. Uh, the Rams, they could hit you with the running back. They could hit you with the tight end.
Yeah.
They could hit you with all three or four receivers. They hit you with reverse passes, all kind of stuff. Which was more fun to look at? The
I,
person that was more diverse, or the one that was more streamlined and straight laced?
I see
yeah,
what you're
I'm
doing.
gonna say
You're not gonna use.
this.
You're not gonna
I,
use it.
I I see where
Can,
you going,
I
I,
see
see.
what you're doing. You're not gonna use the California tricks on me. That's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
I'm gonna say
No,
this.
because you go ahead,
At,
D3, my bad.
at Canelo at 27 and Andre Ward at 27, that would have been an interesting fight because Canelo at that time hasn't been beaten, and Canelo he was knocking everybody out.
No, he was beat
I,
at 27 already. He lost at 24.
he lost at 27. I
No, he
thought
lost at 24
he was 24 when he lost to
to
Floyd.
Floyd. Yeah.
Okay, so he had just got finished fighting Lara at
This is
Yeah.
27.
the Danny Jacobs time when he had a
Andre Ward. See, I was thinking before Floyd, Andre Ward beats that Canelo. Andre Ward beats that Canelo. Now
before
Any
before
Floyd.
version of
Floyd,
Yeah.
Andre
Yeah.
Ward beats
it
Canelo.
would have been a tougher fight because Canelo hasn't faced a loss yet, and he was knocking
Right.
everybody out. But since that Floyd, Canelo fought a different style. I think Andre Ward outboxed that Canelo
He
because
fought more like
I
a
mean,
black
truth,
guy.
I mean, truth be told, Lara outboxed Canelo that fight.
Yeah, he did.
Laura outboxed Canelo.
I
Nah.
Yeah, he
thought
No,
that
did.
no, he did. He
He
Nah.
definitely
Yeah,
outboxed
outboxed
me.
Canelo that fight. Now Canelo got the win. I favor Canelo for the win, but Lara outboxed Canelo. He
He was
outboxed him.
rocking Laura though. Y'all remember that? He was rocking him.
No, he
Like
Well,
no. See, this where we have the disconnect between me and you, BBO. You look at one round and say, "Oh, he rocked him, so he won the fight." No, you got to go round by round, not just one round. You got to go round by round. because you can get rocked 3 times in 1 round and still lose the fight.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
That's
you're
a
right.
fact.
If you get
That's a
knocked,
fact.
if you get rocked 3 times, you're gonna probably lose the fight. But Andre
I mean,
Ward is not even the
you can
same
get
kind
rocked
of
3 times
pedigree
and still
as
win the fight. That's what I'm
Agree
trying
with
to say.
who,
You can get
Laura?
rocked 3 times and still
Andre.
win the fight.
I
What
don't
I'm
remember
saying is
Laura getting rocked too many
I,
times in
I,
that fight.
the fourth
I
round. The
mean,
fourth round, he got
whether he
sleepy.
did or he didn't.
The
I mean,
fourth round, he got sleepy.
BVO always throw extra sauce and stuff. So whether he did or he didn't,
He
That's a
buzzed him.
fact.
Okay,
That's
okay,
I
a
still
fact.
buzzing.
believe that Laura outboxed him. I thought Canelo won, but I thought Laura
I
outboxed
didn't.
him.
Laura ran from
I agree
him.
with Timothy Taylor, brother in the chat. Says Canelo won by robbery. Then he said Canelo was punching air. Yeah, he was. He was swinging, and Laura was nowhere to
Oh
be
my
found.
God, he
No, no, no,
ran
no, no,
from
no,
him.
no. But BBO, you got to look at it, man. Look, after that next fight he had with somebody similar to Laura, that was
Yeah,
smooth. That's when he started developing his head movement and whatnot because he saw how effective it was against him. You know, because then when he was fighting Mayweather, he was punching the air too.
Yeah, he was.
but you
He
gotta remember,
wasn't.
see, when you talk about Canelo, man, we talking about a monster. He went in there and beat my man Austin Trout. Man, Austin Trout was a monster, man. He went in there and beat him to death, man. I
Well,
mean,
well,
I don't
Damn.
know how people don't
Austin
see
Trout was
at 24 years
okay.
old.
He was
He
a
went in there and
solid
beat Austin
fighter.
Trout.
He wasn't no monster. He was a solid fighter. He wasn't a
Yeah,
monster.
I agree with that.
He was a
Shout out to
solid fighter. Because a
shout out
monster,
my
at
fault,
some
free.
point, a monster going to be a champion. He's going to be a champion at some point. Austin Trout
Yeah,
was a
it's gonna be
solid fighter.
undeniable. Yeah, it'll be like you won't
Well,
stop him from that path.
the brother in the chat, Puro, said that it would be a good fight, but SOG lack of power would be the difference. Canelo by knockout in 11. Damn,
Yeah,
I can't see
he
that.
just switched Andre
Damn,
Ward. Andre
I can't
Ward
see
was
that at
ooh,
crazy.
all.
lack of power.
Have y'all watched Andre Ward? I mean,
I've
Yeah,
seen
I
Andre.
watched him run through the Super
I don't
Six.
think y'all watch Andre Ward fight. That's what
That's
I
I'm
what
mean,
I'm
saying.
saying.
well,
That's
BVO
what I'm
talking
saying.
like he never seen him fight.
You might want to go back and rewatch the Super Six and watch what he
I
did.
watched him when he fought my man
Watch
Carl
every
Froch.
no. Don't just watch
Carl
one
Fry.
fight. Watch every fight in the Super Six that Andre Ward fought. Watch every single one of
He
them.
ain't gonna do that. He ain't gonna do
And,
that.
and watch how his style changes to his opponent. He doesn't fight the same style.
And
He
I'm gonna
adjusts
be
to the
honest.
opponent.
I'm gonna be honest. That's when I started watching Andre Ward when that Super Six happened because I was going for Chad Dawson in that fight. I mean that Super Six. I was going for Chad Dawson. When I
Bad
saw that
chat.
Super Six, I
He was
was
in the Super Six.
Yeah,
I
Chad,
think
it was
yeah,
loaded.
Chad Dawson was in the
It
Super
was
Six.
loaded.
Remember Abraham got hurt?
Yeah, yep.
No,
And
I don't
when
think
I
that
watched that,
Bad
I was
Chad
like,
was
"Who
in
the
there.
fuck is Andre Ward?" Because I didn't know who Andre Ward was. I didn't pay attention to him. I heard of his name, but I never really watched him.
Oh,
When I
hold
saw
on,
that
Free.
Super
I
Six,
take that back. Free, that was the first fight after the Super Six was bad.
Yeah, he didn't
My
fight. Bad
bad. That
Chad
was
was
the
not in
first
the
fight.
Super
That was the
Six.
first fight
It
after.
was Arthur Abraham, Jermaine Taylor, Carl
oh,
Fry.
that's what it was. I'm sorry, I said
Yeah,
Chad Dawson. I meant to say
yeah,
Jermaine Taylor.
Yeah,
Jermaine
I meant
Yeah,
to
Taylor.
say
Jermaine
Jermaine
Taylor.
Taylor.
Yeah, that's
He
what I
got
was going for.
That's who
he
I was
got
going for.
brutally knocked out, and he had to
Yeah,
drop out of the
I
tournament
was
because he
going for
had
Jermaine Taylor because I was a huge Jermaine Taylor fan. I was
yeah.
going for Jermaine Taylor. I got the names mixed up. Not Chad Dawson, it was Jermaine Taylor. But when I saw that Super Six, that's what made me pay attention to Andre Ward because I heard of his name, but I never paid attention to him. But when I saw that, I was like, "Oh, this dude is the truth."
Yeah, man, the truth.
Yeah,
Hey,
I
I
like
don't know if
Andre
y'all was
Ward.
watching, but Carl Froch was kicking Andre Ward's ass. This
No,
ain't
he
a
was
title.
not. No, he
He
was
didn't
not.
have enough power to get him out of there. That's all it was, man. That was
No,
a
it
good
was
fight.
not. That
Like I
was a
say,
Well,
good
man,
fight. He
watch
wasn't
the
taking
I'm
care
not
fights.
of
gonna
his
say
people.
I'm not gonna say Carl. I'm not gonna say Frapp didn't have some
Success. Yeah,
some
he had
moments
some
in that
success.
fight.
Yeah,
He
but
did have some moments, but by far Andre Ward was winning that fight. He was winning that
easily,
fight by far. But
Yeah,
easily.
but he
Frapp did
did buzz
have
him.
some
He did
moments.
buzz him
He
in the
did.
third round. Andre
I don't
Ward
remember
feet was
that.
all over the place, and then
I don't
Andre
remember
Ward
that.
got mad and then did that corny boxing, stand away from him, and took his whole
Yeah.
right hand away. But
Well,
I,
what did you want him to do, BBO? You want him to sit there and play Rock'em Sock'em? Why?
my only thing is Andre Ward would do that corny stuff, but he'll take your best weapon away and then he'll just lay on it. But that's cool. That's boxing. That's boxing. CDK, what's
Ain't
up,
that
dog?
what you supposed to do?
I mean, That's in everything. That's boxing, that's football, that's wrestling, that's
Yeah.
baseball, that's hockey.
Every
You take
sport.
the best weapon away, whether
Sweet,
it's
he
a
sat on
prayer
that right
or
hand the whole fight.
it's a left hand, whatever the best thing
Man, he
away,
know
whatever his
this.
best is, you take it away.
He
That's in
just got
every
through
sport.
praising Ryan Garcia for throwing left hooks all day. You know, he know
Every
this.
sport. Football, you know that this team got a hell of a running back. We shutting the run down. They can't win when you shut the run down. That's every
That's a
sport.
good point. That's
Ant-Man is the best player on the team. Let's shut Ant-Man down.
well, the thing that got me, Thomas, is the fact that he sat on that right hand, took the whole right hand away, and Froch was horrible after that. He just took the whole right hand away from him. He got
Well,
hit
that
with the
shows you the
one.
skills of Andre Ward.
I mean,
Exactly, because I mean, you don't want your opponent having free reign and feeling comfortable. Hell, man,
I'll be
anytime
honest.
anybody can come.
I had never. I was younger at that time. I had never really seen nobody sit on one hand like that. That was kind of cool.
You know what that tells me?
What's that?
If opponent can take away your right hand, that means you're not a complete boxer because you should have a left hand as well to be a complete boxer.
I think he was orthodox though, freak.
No, what I'm saying is, if you're a complete fighter, you shouldn't rely on one thing. You should have a backup. If you're a complete fighter, you got a backup. You shouldn't rely on like Ryan Garcia. He relies on the left hand. That's how he lost to Tank Davis. That's all he had was a left hand. You gotta develop something else. You can't rely on just one thing. You're gonna lose to the best relying on just one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll give you that. But
And,
go ahead.
and the thing with Ward is, like I say, man, he adapts to the style of the fighter. He doesn't fight a particular style. Like, yo, I got to do this. This is what I do. So I mean, and you know, he has excellent punch precision. He
That's
uses
what
his
that's
level changes. Go
that's
ahead.
what made Terrence Crawford so good because he was able to switch from orthodox to southpaw because he said, okay, you're taking away the orthodox style. Let me go to southpaw. See
Well,
how you like this
he's a
one.
southpaw now at this point. I mean,
I mean, whichever one he would switch. That's what made
no.
him so good. That's what
What I'm
makes
saying is,
Jerron
at
Booth
this
in it
point in his
so good
career, he's
because he
just a
can
southpaw.
switch. You get comfortable with one thing, he switched to something else. That's what makes them so good because
and he's
they're
not a
complete
natural
fighters.
southpaw, anyways.
He said we
Yeah,
talking
right, right.
Prime versus
Not a
Prime.
natural
In
southpaw.
my opinion, I would have to say I see Canelo knocking Andre Ward out.
Hey, listen,
Stop.
check this out, right? We
Stop.
not gonna stay stuck on this goddamn mess
Hey,
right here. You tripping,
he
bro. It's,
he
it's,
might
it's time to talk
he
about
might
something
not
else. We
he
not gonna
might
keep
knock
on
Andre Ward
dancing.
out if he can land a big punch.
Yeah, that's a big
Yeah,
if.
Andre Ward's gonna be very defensively sound, and
my man Timothy
Canelo will
said it
not
best.
knock him out.
He
It's not
said
happening.
Chad was weight drained when he fought Andre Ward. That's a fact.
Well, Bad Chad was the one who insisted coming to 68. He called Andre Ward out and said, I
I
can
don't
make
know why he
68.
went to 68. That was the dumbest thing in the world. He said Andre
No,
Dirrell was robbed by Carl Frost in his hometown. I would agree with that. He kind of was whooping Carl Frost's ass. I agree with that. He really
I mean,
was. And when they
I'm
said
not.
who won, I was like, oh wow.
Yeah, I'm not mad at Chad Dawson for taking the fight with Andre Ward. He felt like he could beat him, so he went in there. He said, "I'm not gonna just talk about it. I'm gonna go in there and show." And he just wasn't as good.
Well,
But
I asked you guys this.
that's what we see a lot of these fighters nowadays. They say one thing, but then they do another.
A complete.
So
Well,
let me
you
ask
know
you
what?
guys this.
That Super Six need to be a protocol that they roll back around, man, because you got some divisions where you got a lot of talent in there and they can fight.
But
They
see
need to get
the
that competition going back, man. Make it like something that is to be desired. Make prize money and for certain places and whatnot.
well, you know what? See the problem with that is you got different promotional companies, so they're not going to agree because they tried that at 135. And remember, Bob Arum pulled To out and he pulled Loma out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he did. He definitely
Yeah,
did.
Mm-hmm.
he sure did. You right about that.
yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
But
Hey,
we talked about this a while ago about doing it. They should bring a tournament back, but just like D3 said, the problem with that is because the different promotional companies, you know how they are. They on goofy time. They don't want to put none of that
See,
shit.
see,
It's bad
maybe if
for
they
the sport.
I'm
You
gonna
know,
tell you who needs to do it. I'm gonna tell you who needs to do it. Since dude from Saudi Arabia want to spend all his money, put on a Super Six.
Facts.
yeah.
Facts.
Matter of fact, let's tell him, man. I'm gonna go in his DM. Yo,
See, that's
I
exactly
got
where I was
something
gonna
for you.
go with it.
Yeah,
Put
Man,
on a
this
Super
is
Six.
what you can do.
You wanna put on all these great fights. That will be the biggest fight of the year. You put on a Super Six at 135. You put on a Super Six at 140, 147, 154, 160. Every division get a Super Six. You put that on,
Ooh,
man. Sport of boxing be on fire.
On fire.
Anyways,
And
exactly.
anyways,
these
want a
promoters
Super
get their
Six.
cuts. These promoters get their cuts.
They
You
gonna get
take it
their
out of
cut
there.
regardless
They
because
gonna
as
get they
long as the
cut.
fighter fighting, they gonna get money off that fighter.
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
But
that's
What's
they
a
ain't
good,
great
gonna
idea.
everybody?
verify who's actually fronting the promotion and who's this
CDK,
and
what's
who's
up,
that.
my brother?
Man, look, I had to
I
step
mean, they
outside.
already working with every promotional company now. Anyway,
Yeah, yeah,
they
no,
got
I
Can
agree.
they
y'all hear
working
me?
with PBC. They working with the
We
Zone.
hear you,
They working
CDK.
with Top Rank. They working with
I had
all
to,
them.
I'm at the casino. I had to step outside for 1 second. I ain't gonna take up too much of y'all time. I'm gonna stay
Go ahead.
on. But listen, I just want to come in here because I kept hearing BVO's man disrespect Andre Ward, man.
Oh, here we
Listen,
go.
I watched Andre Ward for a long time, and I don't care what nobody say in the comment section or nothing. They let me know they ain't never watched Andre Ward. Canelo not knocking Andre Ward out, man. That dude was special. He ain't know how to lose, and Canelo know how to lose. They put it that way right there. People say Usyk don't know how to lose. Andre Ward was that type of fighter. He don't know how to lose, man. That dude was different, and Canelo would have had fits with him. I'm telling you that, real fits.
Hold on,
And
CDK. You know he beat Sugar Shane Mosley to death, right?
I don't care about no Sugar Shane Mosley. He ain't Andre Ward. What you telling me about Sugar Shane Mosley for?
You remember
And that
him
was
at
a past
35?
prime Sugar Shane.
Yeah, you done
That wasn't
said
his
Sugar
prime
Shane Mosley.
Shane.
Man, here you go. You done said Sugar Shane like you talking about Andre Ward. Man, come on, man.
Sugar Shane Mosley, a Hall of Famer?
Man, listen, man. I'm gonna go back to the casino and I'm staying up on stage. You say anything else? If he say anything else crazy, I'll be back outside to my car.
This dude is crazy.
I got you, CDK,
All
man.
right.
Don't be talking about he beat some damn Shane Mosley. That Shane was all beat the fuck up. He done got robbed. He got
Shit.
robbed by his first fucking wife that he didn't marry legally. She robbed him out of everything. Shane been battered around, couldn't use the pads no more. All that bullshit. Start stuttering like stuttering Stanley from fucking Sixties. Are you
Hey,
serious?
Andre Ward beat Sugar
Come
Shane as
on, man.
well. If they was to fight, Andre Ward would probably stop Sugar Shane.
He would have
Pound for
probably
pound. Yeah.
He probably would have beat Sugar Shane ass. Sugar Shane would have been looking like Will Joppy in there at some point. Just start taking ass whipping at the ass whipping.
Hold on, Sugar Shane was a monster at
And
135 and at 154.
not when he fought Canelo. So we're not gonna do that. You're not gonna move the goalpost. We're gonna
We
stay
not
right
moving
where
the
you started this
goalposts,
shit at, man. We gonna leave it right where you started this nonsense at.
man.
You act like that was the Shane Mosley of 135. That's something different, brother. We
Yeah,
talking about Shane
that's a
Mosley.
different Mosley.
He one
Yeah,
of
we
the
talking
best.
about
I
Shane
think
Mosley that got beat the fuck up.
at 135, I would say Sugar Shane Mosley one of the best fighters ever lived at
Yeah,
135.
at 35.
Did
But
Canelo fight him at 35?
exactly, you didn't fight him at 35.
Where you
How
moving
many
the
ass
goalposts,
No,
whoopings?
I'm
CDK?
gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you how good Sugar Shane was at 35. That man was so good he was scared to fight Floyd.
Yeah. Tim Taylor said Sugar Shake was washed up with snot on his eyes when he walked into the ring.
Tim
Yeah,
Taylor in
he
the
had them
cat's
eyes
cooking right
bleeding
now, boy.
out.
Yeah. Shout out to Timothy Taylor. Timmy is on
You said,
fire
Shout
out
out
here.
Yeah,
hold
Timothy.
on,
Timmy
hold
on
on.
fire. Shout out
He
to
said
Tim,
Canelo
man.
never knocked out a Hall of Famer. He knocked out Kovalev. What was you watching?
Kovalev ain't no
Kovalev.
Hall of
Kovalev ain't in the
Famer.
Hall of Fame.
You don't think
Say
he'll go
that
to the Hall of
again,
Fame?
G.
He
No.
ain't in the Hall of Fame. I ain't
No,
saying
he's still
he not gonna go.
he just
He's
retired,
not
but
in the Hall of Fame.
I think he'll be a Hall of Fame fighter. I
Yeah,
mean,
He
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 probably
beat
be
might.
in the
Andre
Hall
Ward
of
the
Fame
first fight.
overseas.
You talking about the
He
same
probably be.
Kovalev that got away, got exonerated for killing his people?
Oh man, come on, Thomas.
Oh, my bad,
When
unaliving him.
you Thomas said,
Hey,
when you get, why
he might
so
go to the
let me
Hall of
ask you
Fame,
this.
but
But
he ain't a Hall of Famer. He
let me
might
say this to
go.
my man Thomas. Still, you talk about
Based off of
everybody else
what?
doing stuff. How come you never bring up when Shakur hit that lady in the back of the head? You don't bring that up.
Oh, that.
You don't bring that
Yo,
up.
look, man. You know, they can bring stuff up on me, bro. I don't never usually say that, but I'm saying that my mindset wasn't probably right
Yeah.
On top of that, you know what I'm saying? I think that, they kind of paid him off so that he wouldn't be at his best too. I think that's allegedly. I think so, man, because like I don't think he was ready to take the ring. But hey, for a payday, we take the ring.
Yeah, that's a
But
good
that being
point.
the case, I think Canelo is a great fighter. I've always thought he was. I think Andre Ward is a special fighter. And I think that a lot of people don't see how special he is because, it just, had a certain look about him. But like I say, man, it's
He
kind of
wasn't like,
hard.
right?
Bruce Lee said it best.
What's
You
that?
put water into the glass, it becomes the glass. You
I put
put
it like
water into a bowl, it becomes the bowl. Water, it crashes, it rolls, it does whatever thing, but it never
Look at that
ever
boy
conforms
CPA in the
to.
casino.
I put it
Yo,
like this. Who has Andre Ward not fight in the division that he was in?
he fought everybody. The only person that they say he didn't fight was what's his name?
Triple
What's that
G.
brother? Nah, Triple G didn't want no parts award.
Triple G ran from him, but
Yeah, he didn't want no parts award. There was a brother, I forget his name. They said he was afraid of him.
Oh, you talking about Stevenson?
Yeah. They said he was afraid of him.
I
yep,
mean,
He
he
was in
was.
that one fight.
I don't know
He's the
what
same
happened in
guy
that
that ducked
fight.
Kovalev.
I,
Yeah,
I
he was.
don't know what happened in that in the negotiations or the them supposed. I heard something about they were supposed to fought and something happened. I don't know. I didn't get the whole story of what happened. I never even looked
Adonis
into it.
Stevenson, that's his name. Superman punch. Yeah, he
Adonis
ducked
Stevenson
him.
ended up getting knocked out shortly after that.
But so
Yeah.
what? He ducked him.
They
Nah.
say he ducked him, man, but like duck is a strong word, bro. Like
You don't know
it's a
Adonis
form.
Stevenson was
Kovalev,
knocking people out?
he ducked Kovalev. Or
No, he
not
didn't.
not Kovalev, but who was he ducking?
He fought Bottle Jack, and then he ended up. Was that the one where he was in coma for a minute?
Nah, that's the fight he lost.
I mean, I don't know. He had Adonis Stevenson was a pretty good fight. I wouldn't say he was great. He was pretty good. Like he was a one trick pony with that
He
But
open
you look
karate.
at who Andre Ward fought though, man.
Yeah, like Adonis Stevenson was a one-trip pony. Like
Yeah,
the
it was right
majority of
hand
his
or nothing.
fights, he was getting his ass whooped, and then all of a sudden he land a big shot.
Yeah, he had
Yeah,
that
but
one headed quitter.
Yeah,
he was
majority
not.
of his
Hey,
fights, he was getting his ass whooped.
what's that? What they say on Remember the Titans? He was knocking the top out a couple folks, man. He beat that tough, man.
But Andre Ward fought everybody in the divisions that he was in. I mean, I don't like I said, I don't know what happened with that. It could have been promotional issues or whatever. I don't know. I didn't hear the story about what happened with that fight. But at the time that Andre Ward was at 68 and 75, that man was beating everybody.
I will say this. I agree with you when he said Bibble, but Dimitri Bibble was way young. I think Andre Ward would have beat him. I know what you're talking about, Perry. He would have beat him. He was really young when they wanted him to fight him. Andre Ward would have took him to school
Yeah,
because I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if people understand that Dimitri Bivol got some holes in his game. He's not perfect at all. He's got some holes in his game. He get hit a
oh yeah,
lot.
we saw that when he fought on that daggone card, Day of
But what?
Reckoning.
Yeah,
You
Yeah.
he
saw
couldn't get
all
that.
the holes
He
in his
hit that
game.
guy with everything and couldn't get him out of there, man. He could not get dude out of there.
Yeah, he was teeing off on him. He could not get him out of there.
Yeah, he
That
don't
just
got no
shows the
power.
lack of power of Dimitri Bivol. But I think his boxing skills are so superior, he'll be fine.
Yeah, he's elite with boxing skills.
That's
His
why
distance,
I
his
wish
timing.
I wish Arthur didn't mess up his daggone knee
I
because
know.
I know Arthur was going to knock his ass out.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
that makes that fight
That's
that much
that's
more
inevitable.
interesting when he come back
Well,
because
Triple G did. I won't say Triple G ducked Andre Ward. Andre Ward was too big, and he told him to go away.
No, you cannot use that excuse because
Yeah,
Triple G opened the door and Andre Ward said, "Well, I will fight you then." He said, "Oh
yeah,
no, hell
yeah,
no, I
Triple
right.
ain't
G
going through
said
none of
he
And
that."
said
Triple
come
G
find me.
was the one. He was the one that said anything from 54 to 68. That's what he said.
And Andre Ward said, "Well, I'll fight you." That man said, "Oh nah, Andre
Nope,
Ward, no,
no,
he
nah.
he
All
can't.
right,
That
guys.
that
Hey,
man too
guys.
big.
Hey,
He
hey,
too
Max.
big."
Hey, guys. Hey, Max. Hey, guys.
What do you
You
say?
know that nigga's a
I'll
goofy.
fight tough guys. I'll fight tough guys.
Hey, I'm a small
But
guy. I'm a small guy.
the minute that they said, well, would you drop down to 54 to fight Floyd, he would jump on that.
I mean,
But he
that's
wouldn't
the,
go to 68 to fight Andre. And I
well,
think if he would have came down to junior middleweight, I think Floyd would have cooked him.
no,
No,
he was too
I
big.
do.
He was too
no.
big.
Man,
Floyd would have
he
boxed
would have
circles around
he'll
daggone
box
Triple
exactly.
G.
That's what he
He'd have
said.
boxed
But
circles
Floyd
around
didn't
Triple
like
G.
54. That's my only thing. Floyd didn't like
Nah, he didn't. Well, he
54.
was too small campaigning at 54. It had to be the right kind of junior middleweight. You know, he can't get in there with the big boys, man.
No,
Floyd
he
topped out the roughest.
wasn't going to campaign at 54. But if you thought you could beat him, he would have fought your ass.
Hey, that's a fact right there. What D Free just said.
Yeah.
You tell me you can beat me, or you want to fight in my range. I'm going to your range and fighting. You the man. They say you the man. I'm going to take down that challenge.
Well, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, Thomas. Now, me and you hear a lot of the same conversations. Why is those same standards not held to Tank? Why is Tank not made to do that?
Why is Tank not made to do that?
Yeah. I mean, he's fire like Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah,
And
but
you think he
Pacquiao's a
could
little
do
bit bigger.
He got the
Pacquiao?
feet. He got the feet to be at 47. I think people don't understand how good his
You know
feet.
what? He may can go to 47, but that would be as high as he could possibly go.
Oh, I don't think he should be any higher than 47. Honestly, I really don't.
I,
I don't
I,
think he should be no higher than
me,
I'm not
40.
gonna
me
say
myself.
I'm not gonna say he could go to 47. I'm not gonna say he can go to 47. He might can go to 47. I'm not gonna say that he can because just because he's the same height as somebody else doesn't mean he can go to 47. So if
Yeah,
that's the case, then you say Monster anyway could go to 47.
I mean,
yeah,
Yeah.
I can see 40 max. But I'm just saying, I think his feet are special.
Who feet?
Floyd. I mean, Tank. Tank got some really good wheels. I don't think people
Yeah, but
understand.
you said Pacquiao fought at welterweight. Did you see Pacquiao's calf muscles compared to Tank's?
I was just
Like
about to say that his bone density too.
He's a bigger man than Tank.
Pacquiao's
I
a
give you that.
he's
He's a
definitely
His
a
bigger
bigger
man.
bone
guy.
density.
Definitely.
Yeah, he got.
Pacquiao had a bigger frame. He had a
Yeah,
bigger frame.
Right. That's the word I
yeah,
was looking for.
Well, let me
yeah.
Yeah.
ask
His,
you this real quick,
Like
Thomas Hill. So that means if he go down to 130 and fight anyway, you think anyway stopping him?
hell no.
hell no.
No.
Hell,
I thought I asked. I mean, anyway can fight.
he
Yeah, he
can't.
No,
definitely
Hell
can
yeah,
fight. He
anyway,
definitely
he
can
can.
fight.
no,
He definitely can fight.
He legit.
y'all see, did y'all see anyway get dropped that last fight?
Yeah, he definitely did.
Luis Nery can fight, dog.
Yeah, but if Tank hits him like he got hit,
Oh yeah.
if he gets back up, he's going right back
He
down.
go to
Yeah,
bed. Yeah.
I give you that.
He goes to bed.
I give you
Like
that.
in a way, do too many
What did I
things
tell
that
you
Tank gonna capitalize off of.
Right. I
when he
agree.
won that belt after he beat Cool Boy? When he won that belt and he fought that other guy, and they said, "Oh, Monster supposed to go to 126." I said, "Nah, Monster felt how hard that dude hit." He said,
Oh,
"Hell
you
no,
talking
I
about
ain't going to
Marlon?
126 yet."
Yeah, Marlon. Yeah, Marlon hit him with some good shots. Yeah.
And now he just got dropped by that dude. No, he is not in a rush to move up.
Nah, he
Luis can
not.
fight, man. Luis can fight.
Yeah,
So
he's a tough guy, but
Luis
Hell
he
can
ain't
no.
have
fight.
it.
He had been calling for that fight. He had
No,
called.
but what I'm saying is, yeah, that dude is a tough guy. But
Yeah.
all those guys at 26 and at 30, those are tough guys too.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
it's a lot of talent
Brandon
there for
Figueroa
way.
be a tough one. Yeah,
Yeah,
Brandon Figueroa be a tough one. I think Brandon
I'd
Figueroa.
love to see that fight. I'd love to see that fight.
Yeah,
I
that's my
guarantee
guy.
you, he won't look like a cool boy Steph in there. I
Nah,
tell you that.
Damn.
I'm not gonna say that Monster anyway won't get no wins. He probably do get a lot of
Oh,
wins. But trust and believe, somebody gonna get that gonna put that L in his column.
oh,
Somebody
for
gonna put that
sure,
L in his
for
column
sure,
before he even make it to 30.
for
Somebody gonna
sure.
put an
Now,
L in his column.
I don't know about that one.
that being said,
126 gonna
Somebody
be
gonna
tough,
put an
bro.
L in his
BC,
column before
there's
he
some
make it
good
to
people down
30.
at 126, man.
Yeah, but I don't like. Yeah, but I think he can pretty much beat the majority of them 26 pounders. That's just me though.
I didn't say he can't beat majority of them, but I don't think he could beat all of them. He
Like who?
probably
Free.
can beat
Give him an
majority of them.
example, Free, for the people that don't know that weight division.
Huh?
I said, give him an example of who can beat him, because for the people that might not follow that weight division.
I think I'm gonna put it like this. I think he have a hard time with Shushu at 126.
Oh
That,
no, he'll beat Bruce's ass.
I
No,
don't know
I
about
My
think
that.
he would
God.
have a hard time with Shushu.
I don't know about that one,
No,
BVO.
I don't know. Shushu ain't
All
got
right.
no power,
Yeah.
man.
What?
Bruce ain't
What?
got no power, man.
Did,
He
did you
said
did you
you
not
ain't
see
got the
Shushu
power.
last two fights?
They was both those dudes was tomato cans, tree.
No, you can call them tomato cans, but you said that man don't have power. I don't care if they tomato cans or not. I seen Devin Haney fight a lot of tomato cans. He ain't knock him out.
True.
Nope.
I seen Cambosos fight a lot of tomato cans. He ain't knock him out.
True.
Tio fight tomato cans. He ain't knock him out.
Hold on. Every time Theo was in there with a tomato can, he knocked him out.
Oh,
I seen Tio fight tomato
come
cans
on.
and
And
not get
Cambosis
knockouts.
was a tomato can.
I seen Ryan Garcia fight tomato cans and not get knockouts. What are you talking about?
No,
Cambosis was a
No,
tomato can.
Ryan knocks people out. That's different. I'm messing around with Theo, but no, Ryan knocked niggas out. he
No,
I
Ryan.
knocked out
How many knockouts do Ryan have?
23 out of
How many
26
fights
fights.
do we have?
26.
Okay, so that means he didn't knock everybody out.
Okay.
There's only two people I think that has that distinction right now.
Yeah.
That means he
Yeah.
didn't knock everybody out.
Only person he
Like I
didn't
said,
knock
I
out was,
seen Ryan fight tomato cans and didn't get a knockout.
I mean, he knocked out two division champion, man, Javier Fortuna, knocked out Oscar Delorme.
After he waited for Tuna to wait an extra year from the original date to fighting, bro.
You being technical, Christ. That's what you always do, man.
No,
I got
you
something
do
all
realize
the time, bro.
you do realize Ryan only fought 3 people.
What
He
you
only
mean?
fought 3 people that has a name.
Oh, Luke Campbell don't count?
No,
Campbell Soup. You talking about alphabet soup?
The dude that
Tomato
knocked
soup?
down Lomachenko don't count?
if
Chimichurri
you
soup?
want, okay, I put it like this: if you want to give Luke Campbell a name, okay, 4 people with a name.
Hey,
Hey,
If you want to give Luke Campbell a name, then he
hey,
fought 4 people out of his 26 fights that had a name.
hey, BVO, check it out. Who called Luke Campbell Soup, man? I already got it ready, bro. There you go.
hey, but to be honest with you, and me and Free got a chance to talk to Bruce, and I actually got to email him a couple weeks ago. Good brother, man, but Bruce to get his ass kicked by anyway, bro. He's way
What do
too
you say
big.
about the fight? Y'all,
Stop it.
y'all
Ah,
asked him
man,
about
why
the
you gotta
fight?
say all that, BVO? God damn.
Which fight?
No,
Huh?
I'm gonna tell you like this.
He said he
I
was
didn't.
open to it. He said he was open to
He
it, but
said
he
he
wasn't
said
ready.
he'll take the fight.
He said he would take the fight tomorrow. I mean, I'm not saying I'm
That
saying
man,
Bruce is a
no,
good guy.
I didn't say that he would win. I said Monster
Nah,
would
you
have a
never said he
hard
would win.
time with
You said he
Bruce.
would have a hard time with it. You
I
didn't say
said he
that.
would
Oh,
have a
okay, my
hard
bad. I
time
thought you
with
said he
Bruce.
would win. My
Yeah,
bad.
that's why when you said what you said, I said, you really believe he gonna wipe through him
Hey,
like that?
Shushu, he one of the realest niggas I ever met. You know what I'm saying?
But
Very down to earth person. Very talented fighter. You know, but I don't think he gonna give anyway no issues, man. I don't believe that.
No,
I got to be honest.
like I said, anyway, might win. He might win. He might lose as well.
I don't
He
know
might
about
lose
that.
as well.
In a couple years, if we having that conversation, yeah. But
I mean,
right now, as it currently, oh, absolutely not. I think that is
no.
not a
All
competitive.
I'm saying is, I think he will have a hard time with
Mm,
Shushu. I think he will have a
mm.
hard time. I'm not saying
I
that he
do too,
won't win.
D3. I
I
do
think he
too,
will have
Free.
a
I
hard
think
time.
that he will have a hard way to go. I ain't saying Shushu can beat him. He's still a little young, but he
I, I,
definitely can
yeah,
get in
I
I,
the
think
I,
he
clinch.
an experience for him right now, but I think it ain't gonna be an easy match for him either.
yeah, I
I
think
think he's gonna have to work to get it.
Yeah.
I think Shushu. All the things that he could do, he doesn't have his he doesn't know his identity at this point now. He doesn't know how he wants to really fight. He doesn't. You know what I'm saying? And I see him, doing a lot of things that I'm like, hey, why are you doing that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I see him want to be in the inside a lot too. You know what I'm saying? Is he gonna do that with a new way? I don't know. I don't think that would
Hey,
be smart.
no.
You know?
You don't think it'd be
Hey,
smart?
no, he's not gonna
Honestly,
do
I
that
think it might be.
anyway.
I think it might be smart money.
I
In a
don't
way, in a way, a
absolutely,
little boy him in there, man. Because
absolutely.
him and Inouye is the same size. It would be. I don't know if y'all been watching Inouye, dog.
Who? Who the
Come
same
on,
size?
bro.
Huh?
Who the same size?
Inouye Shushu.
I seen look, and I don't like to do this type of shit, man. I just gotta be honest with what I see. I seen Bruce get hurt, man, by a little dude, man. So I don't know, man. Look, man, the New Age is a different beast, man. That's a
Oh
pound.
no,
I,
you're
I don't
right.
I don't
You're
know if he can
absolutely
beat him,
right.
X.
No,
I don't know if he
see,
can beat him, but Carrington would
no,
definitely give him some problems.
I'm not
Y'all say
advocating
he
that
can beat the
Bruce is going
Japanese
to win the
dragon?
fight.
Come on,
I'm
man.
not. What I'm saying is, I'm not advocating that Shushu will win the fight. What I'm saying is,
No,
Me
I'm
either.
not saying you
anyway,
are. I ain't saying.
moving to
No,
126, somebody
D.
at 126 can give Inoue a loss. And the reason I say
Oh,
that is
I can.
because
Yeah.
I believe that Shushu would give Inoue problems.
Mhm.
I believe he would give him problems. And
Yeah,
Shushu is just starting his career off.
Yeah.
He's
but
just
X is
starting
saying
off.
he's not gonna give him any problems.
Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah,
In my opinion, look, I could be
he.
wrong. I could be wrong. But that's my
That's the
opinion.
only thing he's disagreeing with you with. He's saying he ain't giving him no problems.
I doubt
But
that
all right,
very.
let me
I
ask y'all
doubt
this.
that very
What? All right,
severely.
let me ask y'all this. Let me ask y'all, cause maybe I'm missing. What would New Way have a problem with Shushu? Like what
He
would
he had problem with boxers. He
what
had
boxer do
problem
you
with
have a
boxers.
problem with?
I think he fixed that range problem
He
he was
had a
having.
problem with
The
my
range.
man no, he had a problem with my man Nonito.
No,
Nonito is a boxer. He's a boxer.
I
That first
mean,
fight, he had a problem.
Yeah, that first fight, Nonito was putting hands on. He almost killed that boy in one
I
fight
mean, but
too.
the boxer that y'all said was on the pound for pound list got cooked, and he has a more. I'm not saying him and Shushu fight alike, but his style is more closer to Shushu's than Nonito Donaire's.
He broke
You
his
mean
face
you talking
though,
about the
X. You gotta
second
remember
fight?
that.
You talking about the
Huh?
second fight, not the first fight.
The
The
first fight
second
he
fight.
broke his face.
The
You know,
first fight,
so
Nonito broke his face.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nonito could have, and that one of them rounds, Nonito almost stopped Inoue. He had Inoue really, really hurt bad.
I mean, all right.
You talking about the second fight?
I'm talking
Nonito
about the
was an
first
old
fight.
man in the second fight.
Yeah,
Oh
the
man,
second
this
fight
is
he was old.
crazy.
He was,
Wow.
bro. He was
Oh
way faded. He
wow.
was faded.
What you
Oh,
say?
Nonito
I love
is
when
an
people
old
say.
man. What are you talking about?
I
He
love when
is an
people say
old
that.
man.
I love when people say that.
No, the Nito is an old man, dog.
He
No,
is an
no.
old man. What are you
I,
talking
I,
about? He had one fight after that,
I
and then he
love
retired.
I love when people say that, man. I just love it.
What are you
You
talking
know.
about? He
Anyway,
had
like
one
what,
fight
38 or something?
after the Monster Inoue fight, and then he retired.
It is what it is, man. I'm gonna say this though. Like I said, Shushu, that's my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I want to see him win. But I don't cap. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong, but it's levels, man. That shit real.
You could be right,
It's
bro. I'm not saying that you're
real.
wrong.
Like,
I'm not saying that you're wrong. I just think who he's fought to this point,
mm-hmm.
I'd say that the second best fighter would be Shushu out of the people that he's fought thus
You
far.
said what?
The second best fighter that anyway would have fought if he would have fight Shushu would be Shushu. I think Shushu's better than the people that he's fought, other than Nonito. And Nonito was just,
So
unfortunately, Nonito was just a little up in age. A
Little
younger
up in age.
Nonito,
Would have got him up out
all
of
right,
there.
let me get this straight. And look, I'm trying to hear you out. So Bruce Carrington right now is better than Stephen Fulton, a former world champion.
oh, you know what? I might have to put him behind Fulton. I forgot about Fulton. But that Fulton, I don't know what the fudge was going on there.
He
Oh, that
got beat up,
Fulton.
Tommy. That's
Oh, wait,
called
time out,
what?
time out. Hold on, let me say this too. I think it's always something when
No,
when
no,
when
no,
when
no, 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 no,
Errol
no.
Spence always something.
That was
Then
all
Steph
in a
Fulton,
way.
oh, I don't
That was
know,
all
man.
in a way.
I
That was
don't
all
know.
in a way.
I don't know.
I don't know. I haven't seen it. Would I say I don't
You
know
don't
what's going on? How long ago was that fight? Now you tell me. How long ago was that
hold
fight?
on, X. You do know Nonito is 41 years old.
Wait, how do we get back to there, D Free? Like,
You say
like,
old man, like I said something that was wrong. Nonito is
no,
41 years old.
I
Hold on, hold on, hold on,
did,
hold on one second, y'all,
oh,
man. We got my
oh.
guy, man, the weary traveler, man, my man Dub, and we got my boy Piro. What's going on with y'all? What's on y'all's mind?
What up? What up? What up? Nah, I just was hearing you guys capping for Shushu and shit. I'm like, let me get on in. Let me get in on this.
Hey, pure. I'm just saying, man. I ain't say I'm not trying to, I'm just saying, it's my opinion. I ain't trying to,
No, I like Shushu myself. I just like
yeah,
I was saying in the chat, he's too green. I mean, like
yeah,
YB interviewed him that one time. He's like a real good kid. I mean,
yeah.
I see his progression, but bruh, I mean, like anyways, like he's regarded like as like with Bud and Usyk and shit right
Yeah,
now.
I don't believe Shushu beats him. I do not believe he beats him. I
No,
do
I
not.
didn't
I
say.
believe it.
But see,
never
here's the
said that
thing, though.
Shushin would
I
do.
never said. I just said he'll give him a bunch of problems. I don't think. I
I
said
did
he's
say that.
gluten
I
free.
would. Oh, let me say this. I will agree. I think Abdullah Mason is the best prospect in boxing. I will agree with that. But it's only a matter of time before they got to put him in nobody. But remember, he's from Ohio though.
What I'd say is this, murder. It's us Ohio boys. You know how we get, you know how us Ohio niggas get down, nigga. Ohio nigga, double O. What's up, yo? Columbus, Akron, Cleveland, Springfield, Dayton, Youngstown. What's up, y'all? Cincinnati too. I ain't forget about you. You know I love y'all niggas.
No, I didn't
Wait. Hold up.
know Abdullah Mason went down to 126. I thought he was fighting at
Is
35.
Keyshawn Davis a prospect? Does he count?
Yeah, I
He's
still
not a
believe he's better
prospect.
than. I still
I don't.
believe he's better than Keyshawn, though, bro.
Yeah,
He
I got
better than
Keyshawn.
Keyshawn
I
because he
got
beat
Keyshawn as the
Pedraza to
best
death,
prospect.
man.
I got Keyshawn as the best prospect right now.
Well, y'all still calling
Nah,
Keyshawn Davis a prospect?
He's a
I mean, hey,
contender. He's
he
no
is a
longer a
prospect.
prospect.
He
yeah,
He's
he
not
only
a
I think
got
he's a
prospect no
contender
more.
now
I'm not
though.
gonna. Yeah, at this
Keyshawn.
point,
I
yeah.
mean,
Contender now.
Keyshawn is a prospect. He only got 11 fights.
yeah.
Hold on, he's fought like 4 times.
Yeah,
He only has 11.
That's it. Dang,
Yes,
it seems like I
he
always
only
see
got
him
11
fighting.
All right.
fights.
So, what is considered a prospect? Since somebody in the comments saying Keyshawn a prospect.
Abdullah
A
Mason,
prospect is
Cromel Moton.
somebody who is not a contender for the
Yeah, I
title.
agree. Yeah,
Level of competition
yeah.
next. That's what I think.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too. You know, so he a prospect, but I don't. You know, he a gold medal, a silver medal, or something. Yeah, that's cool, but that's the amateurs. He's in the pros right now, and he's a
Do me a favor,
prospect.
y'all. Please smash
Yeah.
the like button. Smash the
Yeah.
like button.
Shout
Cross
out
the
to
country.
Cash. Shout out to Cash Crypto. Shout out to Big Supreme and Mr. Boxing Fan. Y'all brothers, smash the like one time. For the one time is free. Please and thank
Um,
you.
but yeah,
Andy
man.
Cruz ain't no prospect because he's old as hell. He need to get the
All
like.
right,
I don't think
but
it goes by age though,
yeah, it
BBO.
don't
It
go
goes
by
by
age,
ring
man.
experience.
I'm being
I
silly,
know.
but I'm
I know
saying
you feel. I know.
Andy
I
Cruz
feel
is
you.
old as hell. He like 28, man.
Oh,
That kid
my bad,
38.
BBO.
Yeah.
My bad. I'm wrong. Keyshawn don't have 11 fights.
How
He
many
How
he
got
many he
got?
got?
10.
Oh,
Damn,
okay.
damn, he only got 10 free. Damn, I thought he had like
Yes.
12, 13.
It seems like he's
Yeah,
been
me too.
fighting a
Nah, he
lot.
only
That's
got
all.
10.
Yeah, cause and I'll tell you why it seemed like he not a prospect. Cause hey, look, you know,
Salute
look,
to 203
I met him in
JD.
person. You know, I ain't really like
Smash
to
the
do
like.
like that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't cap though. You feel me? Like that nigga smart, man. Like it seemed like he not a prospect because he's cerebral in there. I gotta keep it 100. You feel me? He can really fight. So
Abdullah got
that's what
more
it
fights
seemed
than
like.
him.
That, you know, how much Abdullah got?
Abdullah got more fights than Keyshawn.
How
Abdullah
much?
got like 13 fights.
Yeah.
See.
Well, Abdullah really trying to get a belt, man. That's the crazy. You can see he's trying to get a belt because he know like something's up at 135. Loma not gonna be there long. Shakur's not gonna be there long. Only person I could say maybe being there for a while is maybe Tank, but I don't think nobody at 135 is gonna be there long. So it's just a matter of time. But one guy I want to bring up, we didn't bring up, man. Shout out to Brian Norman Jr., man. What a performance. What you guys think about that? I got him stopping boots. But what you guys think?
I think you know what, BVO, you got a point. I think he might actually stop Boots after what I
Man,
seen
y'all stop
the
that.
other night. Yeah. He wasn't getting, you know. Hold up, free. Let me say that. Look, what's his name? Brian Norman. He wasn't getting hit at all. He wasn't against the ropes at all. None of that, man. You know, it was a flawless victory. Yeah, he
I don't know
definitely.
what you was watching.
No, freak. No. Brian Norman had an absolutely great
Let's do the
performance.
Yeah,
goofball.
he definitely did.
He's definitely gonna
Funny,
knock
bro.
out Boots. He's
I'm gonna
definitely.
put it like this:
Funny, bro.
what
Yeah.
I see from Brian Norman Jr. did what he was supposed to do to get the knockout. But was it a great performance? Not by a long shot.
What?
Not by a long shot. It was not a great performance.
I
That
think
was not
for Brian, I
was
think it was a decent performance.
a good way to pull the fight out, but that was not a great performance. That man was on the ropes taking shots. That man let that man push him back to the ropes the entire fight. I kept saying every time I see Brian Norman, he's on the ropes the entire fight.
I still
Facts.
think I give him a B
Facts.
plus performance.
The knockout was beautiful. I lost
Yes, it
$100 to
was.
him already,
I,
so fuck it.
it,
Save my criticism or
it,
not criticism, but my pick.
Here's my honest opinion about Brian Norman. I actually, and I ain't. This is 100%. My opinion. I think I actually kind of like the way he fight. Like he good and trash at the same time. He one of them niggas. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
he's smart. He's smart. He's just his style isn't. He do a lot of shit that a lot of trainers would be pulling their hair out about. Why you doing that? Why you against bro? But I seen I try to ignore all of the flaws he got to see what he's doing good. And he's actually in there thinking like he's been in there in the ring with a lot of the best in sparring and all that. So, but as far as how far he can go, I don't think he's gonna go very far. I don't know who's his father is his trainer, right?
Yeah.
I think it's a lot to be desired with him. I think maybe if he get a better trainer or his father, does things differently for him, he could be better. I see it. He got a little potential, not the greatest, but
You know
he's
what
decent.
though?
He's
I'll
decent.
say this. Me and Thomas got a chance to talk to Brian Norman Sr. I think he really is trying to make some wholesale changes. You agree with that, Thomas? My man Thomas still up here?
He
He's
went
still
to
up here.
sleep.
He on mute.
Okay. But we got to talk to Brian Norman and Bernard Hackett. And I'll say this. Go ahead.
Wait, but you mean Jaleel Hackett?
No, Bernard, his father.
Okay, his father.
Yeah,
Okay.
so we got to talk to Bernard Hackett and it was Brian Norman Sr. And I think Brian Norman Sr., people don't understand, he's still kind of learning the sport himself, man. He's from Atlanta, so he still got some work to do on the sport, and he knows that. He knows that. But I want to see Jaleel Hackett versus Brian Norman. That's what I think should be the next
They
fight.
in
That's
two
just
different
me.
weight classes.
I about to say Jaleel.
He at
He at
47.
Jaleel is at
Nah.
140. Brian Norman is at 47.
Yeah.
I thought. He's on his way to 47. Then my
Nah,
mistake.
Jalil's at a weight class near you. He say if you want to make the fight, he will make the fight. He'll go up there and make that fight. So like,
No, I
hey,
mean,
no, I know what
I,
you're saying, D.
I don't
I
think
know what you.
Jaleel is ready. Jaleel only got what, like 13 fights?
Yeah, I don't think Norman would take that fight right now. Tell you the truth, because like you said, it's not something he's looking for names.
Well, who's in?
He's
Who's
look,
next in line for that WBO belt? T is or D Freeze pretty good
Hold
with
on one
that
second.
stuff.
I'll tell you in 1 second.
Yeah. Who's the mandatory of that
Hey, I ain't gonna
WBO?
lie. If I was Theo, I would go jump on
isn't
that
it?
fight right away, man. Because
Isn't
Bud
it
ducks
a
you.
madness?
Go in there and smash Norman, man. That's what I would do if I was King Theo.
Well, I don't know. That's easier said than done, but
This man funny as hell, man. This shit crazy.
Yeah. But I
I mean
wanted to say,
that would be a good fight though, because Bull gonna come forward and
No,
Tio's
no,
good
I'm
at the
not. No,
counter.
I'm not saying. Listen, I know his father's a former fighter. I'm saying that he got some work to do as a trainer. Is that not what he was telling us, Tommy? Or am I wrong?
who's that?
Brian Norman said. Didn't he say he got work to do on his end too?
I mean, everybody, for that matter, got work to do. He did say that. I mean, it's a learning business, man. You can always get better. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he ain't like a world beater right now. He had a hell of a fight, but he
Yeah.
ain't a world beater, and he ain't making like the greatest in ring adjustments. So there's always lessons to be learned and to be had for that. But you got to give that man his congratulations because not many people had him winning the fight.
He ain't got no real belt.
Yeah. I got you on that too.
He
Wait,
got the
what
That's
you
why I
mean?
said
He got an intern belt.
he got an
So
intern belt. So
who's the WBO champion then?
well.
That's the
Bud is
It's
intern
about to
belt.
your boy
vacate.
Crawford is.
Yeah, he about
and
Crawford
to
is the
vacate.
champion. He got the intern belt.
Crawford is the champion. So if they make him drop it, he gets elevated.
I
Yeah,
thought that was the full title.
Oh no.
No. That's the intern belt.
I thought it was
Crawford
a
is still
full
the
title
champion.
myself
That's
too.
why I was like, hold up. When did Crawford lose the WBO? And then
I
I
thought he
looked at it, I was like, oh,
vacated,
that's
so
the intern.
he can go to 54 and get a belt and hold his belt at 47. That's crazy.
I mean, they did it for Floyd.
So
Yeah, he
right
can do
now
it. He
is
has a
some
year
dude.
to. He
The
has a
next
year to.
person, the next person in line to fight for that belt, if Crawford was to drop it, is some dude named, I can't even pronounce his name, but the man is 15-0. Shakan, some shit like that.
The dude from Pakistan.
I don't know. I think he is. I don't know where he's from.
Yeah, the dude from Pakistan can fight, dog. He can fight.
He's
I mean,
15 and 0.
he just ain't beat nobody. But I'll say this though, I think TL should go to 47 and get that belt off Brian Norman, man, because this is a good chance to become a three-division champion because he'll beat Brian Norman fairly easy. Because Brian Norman comes forward, he'll beat him fairly easy.
I think that'll be a competitive fight. I don't know about beating them easy, but it definitely will be a good fight.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it'd be a competitive fight. I don't know who wins that fight, to be honest with you. I don't know who wins.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'll tell you this though, that conversation we had with Bernard Hackett and Brian Norman Sr., it seemed like they really would love to see their sons fight as soon as possible if it's allowed, man. But I don't know. I like Jalil Hackett. I think he could fight, man. I think that he just really got to get his chance, man, because Jalil Hackett got super skill, man. He's from Philly, but it's all right. And you know what's funny?
And what that mean?
Bernard Hackett was talking about your uncle, Free, quite a bit. He was talking about Big Gary and how Big Gary was his mentor. So
Yeah.
anybody coming from Big Gary, they know what they talk about. They know they shit.
No, I mean, Jaleel Hatchet been around for a while. We've seen Jaleel Hatchet around. He's been in the gym, so he's been around for a while.
If DC hitter,
Yeah,
DC hitter.
I
That
like
boy is
Jalil
next up.
Hackett. I
Next
like
Oh,
that
up.
dude, man.
Like my man said on the movie Life. He next.
Can you hear me?
yeah.
Yeah,
Go
we
ahead. Say
can.
it again.
No, I said Jaleel Hatchet been around for a minute. He's been in the gym, so I mean they know the Russells very well.
Yeah. So let me ask you a question. This is kind of a little off kilter question, but what was the thing that you thought made? How did Big Gary see boxing in your opinion, Free? I know you got a chance to be around him a lot.
Um, well, he's from the old school. He grew up during the times of Sugar Ray Leonard and all of those guys. So he's from the old school. He was all about hit, not get hit, have fast hands, quick feet, and have great defense. He wasn't real big on power. If you had power, you had power. But power wasn't one of the things that he focused on. He focused on hand speed, quick feet, and head movement and great defense. And he's instilled that in all of his sons, but mainly the two oldest one, which is Gary Jones, which is my cousin, and Mr. Gary. That's why you see Mr. Gary with the real fast hands. His older brother Gary Jones had real fast hands too. His name was Gary two Fast Hands Jones. So that's what his father always taught them how to have. They be very quick, have quick feet, and have great defense.
Yeah, I
That's how they feel.
I think Big Gary don't get enough credit for the boxing mind he was. I really think he's up there with the Mayweathers as far as boxing minds. I think Mr. Gary Russell is his best product. I just wish he was a little bit taller, man. That's the only thing I wish, man. if,
I
it,
mean,
if
his oldest son was a champion too. It just he ended up getting caught up in the streets and he got locked up.
you
But
talking
his
about
oldest son,
Batman?
no. That Batman is not their blood brother. Batman is a friend of the family. They call him his brother. But
Oh, okay.
their oldest brother is Gary Jones, who's my blood cousin. He was a
Oh, okay.
champion as well. He fought at welterweight.
Okay.
Yeah, he was a champion as well. Um, but he like I said, he got caught up in the streets, and he ended up getting locked up. But I mean, Mr. Gary learned from watching what Gary his older brother did, and they grew up watching their older brother fight, and they was in the amateurs while he was fighting pros.
Oh,
He was
wow. I
their
didn't know.
older brother was managed by Sugar Ray.
Oh, wow. Okay. I didn't know that. Wow. Well, they say you learn something every day, baby.
For sure.
Hey, but I'll tell you guys this. I know it's getting ready to be 12, but I'm gonna ask you guys this, man. What you guys think about this whole B sample overshadowing the whole Tank and Frank fight? What you guys think?
I don't think it's overshadowing him because their fight ain't for another 2 months.
I really haven't heard anybody kind of
I mean, because it's not close to their fight time. I mean, once the B sample come out in like 7 days, they're gonna talk about Ryan getting whatever he's gonna get, and then they're gonna move on.
Damn, straight like
Hey,
that.
but
Straight like that.
Yes, sir.
I mean, the only reason why they're talking about it because they're waiting for the B sample to come out. Once the B sample come out, Ryan's gonna get whatever
Hey,
he's gonna get, whether he's gonna be vindicated or he's gonna
hey,
find out that he's guilty and he's gonna get punished or not get a punishment. Whatever they decide to do, they're gonna talk about that for like a week or two, and then they're gonna move on.
hey, Free. You know I ain't like Free. I don't know. This is just me. I ain't like how like Bill Haney. Like he had this little vignette, this little video of him. Hey, we waiting on you. Whatever the fuck he was saying about the beat. I don't know. I think that's kind of comical, man. Like this is a serious matter. I thought this was a serious matter. He said he tried to kill my baby and all this type of shit. What you putting up a video like that for? Like this is some type of joke or something.
Well,
Like,
I mean, if you listen to when Bill and Floyd was going back and forth on the Instagram, Bill was like, "Man, I don't mean none of this stuff. I'm up here for the comedy. I'm up here for comedy." So a lot of this stuff Bill do to get a laugh and just to get people to keep Devin name in their mouth. He don't be serious about a lot of this stuff. Some of the stuff he'd be serious about, but a lot of it he don't be serious about it. He just want to keep Devin name in the atmosphere. So he puts stuff out there just to keep Devin name in the atmosphere because they believe that Devin's gonna get the fight overturned. So he just clowning right now because he believe they're gonna get the fight overturned.
I don't, man. That is controversial, man. Look, I'm all for getting justice about that bullshit Ryan did, but like, I see Devin Haney fan pages, right? Like, yeah, 24 more hours until Devin Haney get his hold back. Like, what the fuck are we doing, man? Like,
Yeah, that shit goofy there.
I honestly get it, man. Like, if they call it no contest, I'm 100% cool with that. But
Yeah.
for him to get his old back, that I mean,
That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. That's
that's
never
Not gonna
happened.
happen.
that's kind of
It's
weird.
never
Man.
happened.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why it's not gonna happen. Because if Devin Haney gets his O back, it's gonna be so many people screaming about they want their money back that they lost at Vegas. So with it being a no contest, they can't get their money back. It's a no contest. They lost their money. But with it being them reversing the decision, no, there's gonna be so many people talking about they want their money back that lost their money in Vegas. They're not gonna do that. So the only way that Devin can vindicate that loss is by rematching Ryan Garcia and beating him, fighting a clean slate and beating him. That's the only way he can vindicate that loss because even though you get a no contest, like I said before, we still know what happened. The videos are still out
we
there.
seen it.
The fight is still out there for anybody to go back and watch. So even though it's a no contest, we saw it. We can't unsee what we saw.
Facts. That's a fact, Dufree. That's a fact.
And then, like I said, man, it's the fact that my man took a beating to what he said was a C-level fighter, while he said he was also the only one that's fighting right now that is Hall of Fame. So all of that stuff don't sit well with what we saw and what transpired in that ring. So you can't unsee that. You can't undo that.
That's a fact.
Now, like facts, like yo, my man cheated. He cheated. Bottom line, you got to have consequences and repercussions for you cutting corners and whatever the case may be.
I gotta say this time, I'm gonna call these niggas out for this shit. All you cake ass niggas out here talking about, oh yeah, man, can't wait till Devin Haney get his old back. That shit is lame as shit, dog.
That shit crazy.
That's some real. Y'all niggas got Devin Haney underpants on, bro, right now.
So that's what I'm saying, man. His fandom
is crazy.
His fandom is amazing, bro. Like I don't understand where they. That's why I call it Haneyville. That's why I call him Haney out.
Hey,
Hold up.
I gotta
Wait.
say this, man.
Hold on. Let me say this right quick, BB. Hold up. Because Devin Haney ain't the only one with a toxic fan base. Tank Davis got one too. Errol Spence got one too.
Canelo got one.
Terrence
There's a lot of people got one.
Crawford.
Terrence
But
Crawford, I don't
you ain't
know.
got
He can
people
go
that's
there.
on the level of these cats though.
I don't.
These
I can't say that because I can't say that. I can't say that because we ain't see them in
you
this
can't, but
situation.
I can.
But we haven't seen them in this situation. Though. So how can we say, oh, we ain't seen them in this exact situation where, oh, you got people, oh, I can't wait till he gets his old back. You know, that never happened to Terrence Crawford or Tank or Aerospace. That ain't happened to them.
Yeah,
So of
I
course,
gotta I gotta say this though,
It's
man.
a disgrace that they even trying to do that. Go ahead, BB.
yeah,
My bad.
I usually don't talk about other channels, but I gotta give my man for some love, man. He was on there with another brother of ours, Freaking Flyer. Freaking Flyer is a known Devin Haney fan. He wanted to be under Devin Haney's nuts so bad. He said something about Virginia being a Commonwealth state. I don't know if you heard that earlier. Dude
I
was
didn't.
saying because Virginia's a Commonwealth. That's a designation they gave themselves. Like he thought that's why they got different rules, so Devin gonna get back. It's like, man, they act like Devin Haney is Jesus or something, man. He's not that good, man.
They
He's
wanted to
over,
go
man.
into the car, but I said no. That was
I can
It
hear you.
ain't no. It ain't over,
yeah,
BB.
yeah, man. Devin, I ain't like how they was. Oh yeah, you still a champ and all that, and they posting that on the
And
internet for Devin.
still,
That
and
was kind of
still.
yeah, that was kind of I wouldn't feel good deep down myself with them. I'd be like, nah, we ain't doing this. That I wouldn't feel right about that. But hey, look, hey, teach his own, man.
not
That's
only is he still a
crazy.
champ, that man a face of boxing still.
I, I don't know. Yeah, that's what Bill's that nigga crazy. But yeah, that's
That's
That
Bill's
boy,
job is to
that boy
say
They ain't
something.
Tommy, man.
lying
That
over
boy
there. I
Tommy
try to
shit
tell
like
you.
a poke the bear. And he'll face the pop.
you know the
Man, you
face.
tell Thomas, you know what Bill said, get down where you're mad at. You
You're
know?
down where you
Hey,
mad at that. That's an
if
awesome saying.
and
Yeah, that
about the
was
face of
fire.
boxing, man. If it's a debate about it, man, there's really not one definitive because we know at points of time in boxing there wasn't no question who was the face of boxing. That's up for debate with a few fighters, not many, but a few.
Just
So
it's really just two.
yeah, just yeah.
It's either Canelo or Tank. It's just that simple.
But, yeah,
I mean, because Tank's on 500,000 fighting
yeah,
Hollywood year. So I mean,
yeah.
if he fought David Benavidez, he might do 3 million. I think he will.
But son is keeping this man from not doing that. But we can't keep crying about the shit. It is what it is, bro. We can't
It
make him
is.
get in a fight.
He definitely don't want to fight. He
And
don't
then
want it.
people saying he ducking Terrence Crawford. Just fight Benavidez,
That's
bro.
crazy, bro.
We
That's
wouldn't have to
crazy.
even talk about that BS that is being
How can a super middleweight duck
that's what I'm saying.
a welterweight? That make sense. Now. Come on now.
It's just foolishness.
Everybody with that duck talk, like T said, that's just a strong
He
word. People just spin it
and
around so
and
easily.
and Canelo brought that on himself. Why? Because he won't fight who we want to see him fight.
Right. That's another problem. So I'm not saying it's all Crawford's fault, but come on, dog. Like we talking about a welterweight and a super middleweight. Like get out of here.
Oh, he know Terrence Crawford could beat him. Man, this shit is crazy.
That shit crazy, man.
You
I
know,
don't want to see the fight. And there's some Terrence Crawford channels. Y'all niggas must be stopped. Getting up here talking
he
about
say
Bud
y'all
to
niggas
do
must
this
be
and
stuck.
Bud to do this and Bud. And listen, I got Bud number one until he loses, but I don't want to see him fight a super middleweight, dog.
Nah,
Like that's I don't care if he fights a junior middleweight and then in his next fight he goes fights a middleweight. But I don't want to see him come from 47 straight to super middleweight. I don't want to
hey,
see it.
hey, hey. So surprise, you got Terrence Crawford over Usyk right now?
So I got okay. I haven't done an official list, but I'm not. I did shuffle it around. I seen BVO post one on his community today. I agree with us. Most of the people up here, I would just like to shuffle it around a little bit. I'll make a list, but yes, to answer your question, X, I have Terrence Crawford number one, and then I got Usyk two, Monster three, Tank four, and I swear I'll stop at.
I mean, that ain't too bad a list. I mean, I'll give you my updated list to kind of help. Uh, I got Usyk one, Monster two, Bud three, Canelo four, Peterbiev 5, Dimitri Bibble 6, Earl 7, Tank 8, Bam Rodriguez 9. I got Tio 10, and I got King Ryan at 11. Honorable mention.
Okay, so see where I would go. I like um I like Tio over Bam because Tio's a lot more established and accomplished a lot more, and I just think that right now Tiafimo is overall better fighter than the young bull. But the young bull right there, though, I probably would put him at 10, but I
Yeah,
can't put Bam
Bam
over Tio,
special,
not
man.
right now.
Bam is
I can't.
special.
Yeah, he is, and I got a lot of high hope for him, but I just can't put him on the pound for pound over Tio right now. I can't do that.
Man, I'm just stick to the 3, man. I got Usyk number 1, man. I got Terence Crawford 2, and I got NOA 3, man.
So yeah, so
Hey,
basically we got the same list, just in different orders. You know, they're on there. You know, it's all an opinion, but I just oh shit, I messed up something.
oh, you all good. Uh, hey, you got any? Oh, my man fell off. Hey, Thomas, you got anything on that?
No, I'm here. Oh, I just did some nut
Well, I'm gonna
ass
give
Go
shit.
ahead, go ahead. Finish up.
Man,
everybody.
that boy Usyk, man. Even Crawford said it himself, man. He like, I ain't gonna hate it, man. Some discussion need to be had right now.
Yeah,
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he
I
said it.
give Crawford credit for
I
that.
can't deny that. Yeah, I cannot deny that, dog. He
And
definitely.
a Tyson Fury is a big win in Errol Spence too, man. That's a catastrophic one right there.
Yeah,
A lot.
Tyson Fury, the real deal, man.
You know,
Salute to my man D Ray.
I'm not big on Tyson Fury. Just gonna keep it a
Me
buck
either.
with you. I'm not big on Tyson Fury. I
I
think
ain't either.
I'm shocked about that, Thomas. You know he beat Deontay Wilder, right?
he did, and I still want to see the fight again.
A fourth time?
Fourth time.
Man,
I want to see it on sanctioned grounds too, where everything's monitored.
Here we go with this shit.
Go with that stuff. Go
hey,
with that stuff.
I ain't
No
gonna lie.
floppy gloves.
Go ahead, my bad. Go ahead.
Nah, you good. But I think what that does is set up that Wilder, well, not that Wilder, but that Joshua Usyk, and then the winner Wilder can acquit himself and come back and handle his next 2 fights. The winner of that fight with Usyk and what's her name? Or yeah, the winner of Usyk and Joshua or Wilder.
Yeah.
Cause I don't think, like I said, unless Fury start doing some stuff that he like to do, he ain't gonna beat Usyk. And Joshua, I think he's got a little bit more confidence to himself. He might be able to give Usyk a better try. But if Wilder's right, if Wilder's right in the head, dog, and he get a chance to get in that ring with Usyk, that's gonna be fireworks.
He ain't been right in years, Thomas.
That's a big if, though.
He ain't been right
It's a
in
big
years.
if.
I mean, but
Man,
I'll admit,
that nigga just finished getting 12-0, man. He need to retire. That's embarrassing.
He did get 12-0. He definitely got 12-0. He
Who got
definitely
12
got
of?
12-0.
and I'll be
Wilder
honest,
did.
man.
Wilder easily got 12. I don't think he.
You talking about with Joseph
Boy,
Parker?
But
Joseph Parker.
Yeah.
I'd like to see that fight again.
Hell
I
no.
don't think he. I don't think he'll get 12-0 the second time around.
But nobody, if you get 12-0, it should be no reason to see it again.
Oh yeah, if he did get 12-0, then yeah, he need to lay it down. To call it a career. But
Yeah, I
I
found it
mean,
hard to give Wilder
this
any
fight
rounds.
with him and Zhilei Zhang, boy, this gonna be a telltale sign for Wilder. This right here is a really big fight for him.
Yes, his
It's a
last
really
fight.
big fight for Zhang as well too.
It's gonna
I,
definitely tell where Wilder is, bro.
I think he got a better chance of landing the right hand on Zane because Zane is tall, but he's still southpaw though.
Yeah.
He
You know,
was
Wilder has complicated with them southpaws. He has
he
But
was
I mean,
issues.
it's time for new blood in that division. The same old
Yeah.
names are still running things, and we got to get some new blood up in there. That's why I wouldn't mind seeing Better BF go up there or what's his name? David Benavidez. I wouldn't mind seeing them go up in there. I mean, Benavidez big enough to go up in it. Morrell too.
I wanna see Ja go up there.
Who?
Oh,
Ja Opataya.
oh,
Oh,
Ja.
Yeah, that'd be a good fight.
How
Yeah.
big is Ja, dog? Is Ja big enough to do that?
Yeah.
That man fight at cruiserweight right now.
Yeah, cruiserweight.
Yeah, well, hell, Ja can go up there too, man. You know, it's time for some new blood, man. It's the same people running it. Like they and some of these guys, like I'm not a believer in Herkovich. I'm not a believer in what's his name? What's the other?
Thank you, Thomas. I thought I was the only one.
What with that Herkovich guy?
Yeah, y'all the only two in the world that don't think Herkovich is the real
I'm
deal.
not. I'm not really
I
sold
I'm not.
on
I
Big
need
Baby
more.
neither.
No, me neither. I have zero faith in Big Baby Anderson. Zero faith.
I
So
thought he was
so
the next big great American heavyweight. What happened on the heavyweight?
I ain't never
I,
say that.
I,
I
I
ain't
put
never
it to
say
you
that.
like this: if he had the mindset of that dang Olympian that just started playing started his pro career, then I would feel better about him. But he just don't look like he really want to fight, man.
You talking about
Not
Ricky
in.
Torres?
Yeah, I like Perez moxie, bro. I don't like his real skill set, but I like his moxie. He gonna get hurt up in there when he get in there with somebody that's really really nice.
Peter McNally.
Yeah,
Damn.
pretty much, pretty much.
Saw
You
that
said it
man
right.
Irish Peter McNeely.
That's what they
Damn.
called him. I
Damn.
didn't want to believe it, but after the other night, yeah, man, it's looking real bad.
Hey,
So you know the heavyweight. I mean, it needed an influx of some good blood, and I think they just need to move up because those are the people that I think really gonna take the division and make it soar. Uh, like I say, man, I think for people that I rock with, man, I want to see if Spence still is all right, or if what we saw was the
There you go.
precursor to him just calling it a quits, to calling it a career. I want to see Tank finally get done with 135 and move up to 140 and deal with the smoke that's there.
That ain't happening.
I want to see Top Rank actually start executing some of them prospects and making them really, really, really earn their medal right over there because they got too much of a log jam of talent over there. And I want to see the
that's
damn
coming.
sport. I want
That's
to see the damn sport elevate, man, by having people make these matches. Now, if they want to use this turkey dude, then use him the proper way. You know what I'm saying? Let him, you know, get the Super Six and stuff. Go. That's right. Yeah, I guess you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you off right here.
But I ain't too big on that Herkovich guy. I mean, he all
yeah.
right.
But I see what you're saying for the win. I think it'd be 3 fights and then he gonna go to 40, but we'll see. But I'm gonna give everybody final words. I'm gonna start with my man Athletic Mind. Go ahead, brother.
Oh yeah, man. Thanks for having me on the show, man. You know what I'm saying? It was another great show, man. Tank is about to serve Frank Martin. I'm waiting on it. Was it June what? June 12th? June 9th, whatever. Gonna be a great fight, man. Tank gonna show that there's levels to this shit. You know what I'm saying? Usyk #1 pound for pound, all that good shit, man. You know, we know what it is.
Go ahead, Price.
Man, yeah, shout out to BVO and the whole BVO family, man. All the brothers. I ain't gonna try to name everybody, man, but y'all make sure y'all tune in, man. We up here, man. We got tomorrow off though. Tomorrow Thursday, so
Yeah, we off
you know.
tomorrow.
So shout out to everybody on the panel, man. All y'all.
Hey, and you know what, man? Shout out to everybody that come on before us, man. Shout out to Just Do. Shout
Yeah.
out to the Rise podcast. Shout out to the big homie Hardcore. Shout out to my man. I think it's my man Remo's Let's Talk Fashion. Am I right for saying that, Will Thomas?
What's that?
Remo's Let's Talk Fashion.
Yeah.
And shout out to Cash Boxing, a historian, man. So shout out to the whole team, man. I appreciate everybody that coming on before us, man. Thanks for
Shout out to
supporting us.
my guy D for the win up in there and
Oh
coming
yeah.
in late with the chat.
Yeah.
My guy from DC.
Yeah.
Hey, but Go ahead, Thomas. I think
Hey
Crenshaw
man,
turn.
well, if it's on me, then like, hey, shout out to first and foremost my man BVO for allowing the platform to be graced by people like the Tomato Can. The, you know what I'm saying? The greatest man alive. You know, the man D Free, the man Prize, and even somebody like me, man. Shout out to these people being up here on the panel, man, and speaking their mind and telling.
Damn, man, I don't get no shout out, man.
I said the Tomato Can.
That's
My
you.
bad
Oh
for
wow,
X.
that's crazy. I gotta be all that, man.
Nah, I
Shout
just
out
saw
to
a tomato
Medicaid on your
can, but
page.
my man X, aka Athletic Mind. You know, shout out to the chat, bro. Shout out to my man Poro for coming up. Shout out to my guy D for the win. Shout out for Timothy. What was it? Timothy Taylor.
Yeah.
Oh man, for cooking up in the chat, man. My man was
Yeah,
over
he
there.
was frying shit in the chat.
Yeah. You can hit the link if you need to, bro. You got that much to say. You ain't gotta use the fingers, man. You can use the mouth, bro. I'm pretty sure you speak well too. So come on up the next time, and man, just shout out to the fact that last year was a great year for boxing. This year looks like it's going to eclipse it, especially if things play out the way that I think it's going to play out. So, I mean, the only thing that I would hope is that we can put away this damn side of the street thing and get people to fight, and find a way to balance the system so that people can get paid their worth their weight in gold and they don't feel cheated and that these fights can get made.
Thanks.
Shout out to
Hey,
my man Devin Haney for getting his undefeated, if he get it back, getting his undefeated record back. Shout out to Haneyville for being the realest fan base in the whole wide world. And shout out to my man Bill Haney for telling me to get down where I'm mad at.
hey, I want to just say this, man. R.I.P. to Kendrick Lamar, man. R.I.P. to Top Dog.
Damn.
Um, but I will say this, man. We know Tio got a tough fight against.
Nah, man. RP to that nigga Drake, man. Get
Hold
it
on,
correct, man.
hold on.
Oh, D-Ray live on the drive at Marquette? Hold on, dog. I didn't even know we had these people. Cash Crypto, Big Supreme. My God. I didn't even see that, man. My bad. Mr. Finesse, shout out to you guys. My bad. I didn't mean to go over you.
No, go ahead, man. We on the same team. But like I said, RP Kendrick, RP Top
Damn.
Dog,
Nah,
all the
nigga.
guys,
RP
man.
that P word Drake. Stop it, man.
Hey, Twitter
But
fingers turning, trigger fingers turning Twitter fingers. Mr. Twitter fingers.
Now, let
I
me
don't
ask you
Yo,
know
this.
though.
Yo,
That
Tom. Yo, Tom. Who
that
you think
song
one
was
time?
tough though,
Who you
man.
think one
Drake's
it
time?
response
was.
was tough, man.
Who you think one time?
You talking about out of that matchup?
Yeah, Drake and old boy.
Man, it wasn't even a contest.
That's what I'm
Nah,
saying.
it
that's
was Drake
cap.
by a
That's
landslide.
cap.
Kendrick is, man.
It wasn't no landslide though.
If you look at the wordplay, it's not even close. Like I
Drake
say,
was
man,
saying
I ain't gonna
Drake
never
was
take
saying some
nothing away
stuff
from
though,
Drake.
man.
Huh?
He was saying some shit in
Who Drake?
that
Yeah,
Family
Drake.
Matters joint, man.
Man,
Drake
Drake
ain't
ain't
no
say shit, man.
Drake ain't no joke, man. But you know what I'm saying? I wish it would have been between Cole and Kendrick because I think
Yeah,
that's somebody more on his level, bro.
yeah,
I mean, Drake. I think Drake just got this aura about him, like he can make the ABC sound like it's fire, and it's just the ABC.
Facts. That's a fact. That's a fact.
I mean,
So
yeah.
you know what happened, Thomas? It's the same thing happened to Jay-Z, man. It's tough to beat them lyrical guys, man. It's tough.
Oh, so
But
you just admitted that the nigga lost. Thank you.
no, I said it's tough
no,
to
no,
beat them
and
Thank
lyrical
let me
you.
guys.
let me say
Thank
what I
you.
really mean too, man, regarding that. I don't know if you guys watch Battle Rap. I know a lot of you do, but there was a match between Loaded Lux and Murder Mook.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And if you listen to what was being said, it wasn't even close. But if you
yeah.
look at the way
I
it
had
was
Lux in
presented,
that. Mook had that crowd reaction too. Even though
man,
he was popping,
because
Mook
of
Motor
his
was
Mook.
presentation, the
yeah,
way he delivered it, it just sounded like it was
yeah,
hitting,
yeah.
and
It
that's what
was
Drake
hitting. It was
do.
slapping. No, Mook was slapping. Mook was slapping me. Mook was punching, but I just think that Lux was a little bit more lyrical. Well, actually, a
Oh
lot more
man, I
lyrical.
think a lot more.
I'll say
But
this though.
people
I'll say this,
people gave
man.
Mook the battle, but because I think Mook had the crowd he knows how to play the crowd very well. If Lux just get
Exact,
in there,
exactly.
and try to rap, you know what I mean? He don't give a fuck about no crowd. Lux is gonna go in there and be lyrical. So,
And
but
Mr.
you know,
Aubrey, whatever his name is, that's what he can do. He can play to a
Aubrey
crowd.
Great Graham.
yeah,
Real
Yeah,
name.
Mr.
Okay.
Graham can play to a crowd, man. He can make
Yeah.
something that's
Yeah, he got them shits that make you bob your head and all that. But
oh for sure.
Kendrick was murdering him with the wordplay though, man. I was
Yeah, the
like, damn.
wordplay wasn't even
yeah.
on the same level.
I was
All
listening to
I'll say is this,
that
man.
Euphoria
Let me just say
today,
this
and
real quick.
that shit tough, man.
Domestic
Euphoria.
violence is not nothing to laugh about, and I think
Yeah, being
I
a
think
P word is
hold on,
nothing to mess around with too.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
the
You know,
accusation Kendrick made. We just praying for Kendrick, man. Stop putting your hands on your fiance, bro.
hey
Just
Drake,
doing that.
stop looking for them young girls, man.
Hey, we
Stop
good,
looking for them
man.
young
We
girls.
gone.
Hey, but
You know
this
Big.
is
what I'm
what I
saying?
did here.
Go
You know
ahead.
what I'm saying?
I heard there's a video out because I don't be watching this stuff. I
Oh
heard
yeah, I
the
know what you about to bring up. It's a video of him kissing a 17-year-old girl.
Hold on one second.
Yeah, yo, what the hell, man?
We really boxing.
For our viewers who don't know, tell them who the original man is.
The original man's the Asiatic, black man. He's the maker. He's the owner. He's the cream of my earth. He's father of civilization and God is universe. And there's only one
Asiatic
God.
black man.